What's up, wrestling fans? It's about to go down, man. We're going to take your phone calls. What did you think of Raw? Did you love Raw tonight? I can't believe that anybody is actually awake right now, man. I watched more NFL football on a Monday night than I ever have in my entire life. I mean, I'm talking about my entire life. I could tell you more about the Seahawks and Bears game than I could tell you about this fucking show tonight, man. So we're going to take your phone calls, 339-226-6610. If you guys are new to the channel, hopefully you guys subscribe down below. I'm going to tell you about a couple news things that are out there that may be kind of interesting. We got the Saudi Arabia thing's going to get in the way, the Super Show getting in the way of booking. As we said, Hell in the Cell, we should have known with all these other things going on that Hell in a Cell was just simply going to be a roadblock, and therefore not much would change because they wouldn't want to change many things because they're going to be going forward the other way. So that's the case. Hey, listen, I'm going to get Jake DeMarco, my co-host, in here in a second. I'm going to get ready to take your phone calls. If you guys want to donate tonight live, you can do that. I've got some news on the Cell. I talked about it earlier, but I've got some more news on the Cell that we're going to talk about. There's a few other things out there, and I'll give you my whole opinion on Raw tonight, which I don't even... it's more fun to guess on what the rating is going to be for this show. I have to believe that this show's rating tonight is going to be just absolutely fucking atrocious, because this was the laziest piece of shit. I don't know. This was the laziest Raw. I mean, there's a lot of lazy Raws, but this was really lazy. Anyway, while I get Jake DeMarco in here, let's get this thing started. But before we get this thing started, I got something I got to get off my chest before we start the Raw review. We're about to start the Raw review. Who's got their... Who's drinking at this point? Who's drinking?
All the motherfuckers out there try to diss me. Bullets must be made but make believe because they miss me. All I ever hear is how you talking behind my back. Better be careful, I will drown you in a bathtub. Tug, blood spilled on a rub. Yo, rubber dub dub, this will go and need a scrub. Looking for a hug cause I fill you up with drugs. Drag you to the porch then throw you over easy. You're no longer breathing, murder in the season. I do it for a goddamn good reason. Yo, put on some dungarees and... Are you gonna try to talk tough when you're 5'3"? Go get a lawyer, yo, cease and desist me. I cut out your kidneys and sell them on Wall Street like your Larry Funk, except your liver is okay. Yo, just fucking go gay, get over with. I always gotta hear about your fucking ass each day. I told everyone about a pedo named Stacy. Everyone said I was the bad guy being mean. How you feel now that he fucks with boys 15? DJ forever play, DJ forever pray. Only kid's innocence, I bet he claims innocence. You know he smells underage scents. Need a couple bullets in his hippocampus. You fucking gross bitch. Raw sucks dick. That's why I wrote this rap. That's why I wrote this rhyme. Yo, I can take 5 pussies at a fucking time. Fuck you DJ forever gay Stacy, and fuck everyone who ever fucking talk bad about me. They'll fucking hate every day, but y'all motherfuckers going Lesnar gone gay. I'm straight up inside your mom's puss, I'm busting nuts. Everybody here can shut the motherfuck up. Joe Cronin is ready, I bought a bunch of guns, and if you wanna step to me, I'll kill every fucking one of ya. Yo, I'll kill nuns, and you will kill none. Take your best shot, you bunch of motherfuckers. It's time for the Raw review.
This Monday Night Raw was so bad, man. I can't even tell you, man.
Fuck you gonna do?
I was so bored, I went downstairs and made that song.
Lying motherfuckers. One of you motherfuckers needs a knife in your back. Pull out your spleen.
I mean, I went downstairs into the basement and made a song, like, in like 10 minutes, because I couldn't even deal with Raw. I was just like, Raw sucks so much, and I was so mad about the threatening to kill nuns hard, Piccolo says in the chat. What's up, man? Welcome to the Raw review. If you guys want to donate tonight, the link is in the description box down below, obviously, and the super chat button works as well if you want to drop anything that way. And shout out to the new patrons. We're going to shout out the new Patreons in a few minutes. All the songs are up on Patreon that I've been doing, should you want to listen to that garbage that I make. It's just for fun, man, trying to be funny. But, you know, I got mad because, you know, people were like, oh, did you hear about, you know, all of a sudden everybody's mad at Stacy or whatever, mad at DJ, forever, fuck. Everybody's mad at him. But it's like, dude, when I've been saying for like 2 years that this guy is fucked, you know, everybody's like, oh, you're just such an asshole. It's like, yeah, the dude listened to my show for 3 years, and now he, like, acts like a shit and goes around everywhere else, and everybody's like, no, he's cool. I'm like, no. Oh, now they hate him, so now it's like, oh, okay. It's just so funny, man. It's like nobody listens to a fucking word I say. I tell you about somebody and what they do and specific and reasons, and it's like 1 chance, 2 chance, 3 chance, 4 chance, and then even turning it into, oh, you know how Joe's always paranoid about everybody. Oh, yeah, I'm real paranoid about everybody. Now I got people coming at me like he's a pedo every second of this fucking whatever. So it's like, all right, bro, I don't really want to listen to your dumb fucking asses. Because I've been talking about this shit for a while. Just fucking sick of it, man. You know what I mean? There's fucking scumbags out there, and it happens all the time. It doesn't matter until it happens to you, though. And then when it happens to somebody else, then they're like, oh, yeah, I've been saying, oh, see, wow, this guy's so awesome for calling it out. He keeps it real. He calls it out. Oh, actually, I've been keeping it real for years, and I got buried for it. So, suck a dick. But anyway, there's not a whole lot to talk about on Raw tonight. I knew tonight was going to be a rough night viewership-wise on my channel because I knew that hundreds of you fell asleep watching this, or you watched the football game and you decided not to watch at all. I guarantee it. Because, and this was absolutely AidZ tonight. I barely watched Undertaker's speech. That was the only thing that seemed like it was ever going to be good, and it was horseshit. Jake, what's up, man?
Yeah, the Undertaker's speech was decent, but it was just the same thing. It was the same thing as last time, bar the fact that he announced Kane would be there.
It was what we thought the Shawn Michaels and Shawn Michaels and Undertaker one would be. We thought it would be like Shawn being kind of goofy, new Shawn, and then the Undertaker being like, I'm going to bury your friend, like, and then that's it, and who cares? But instead, that was really good, and tonight we got the cookie cutter Undertaker. It's still better than anything on Raw, though, I thought.
Yeah, no, I mean, miles ahead. The Undertaker still has it, and, you know, in the form of promos, but honestly, it was just, still, you knew it was coming, so it's interesting to hear that Kane's going to be in this corner. Okay, you know, Glenn Jacobs doesn't have many dates, you know, left in his contract, obviously, with him being mayor and all that going forward. So that's kind of a cool moment, I guess, to see the Brothers of Destruction, and they're trying to make this show as big a deal as possible, but it just spells more into the problems that they have with all these, you know, house shows, special shows, whatever you want to call them, network specials. We complained in the years prior that the pay-per-views were too close together. Now they're literally having network special after network special after network special. It's a mess. And what it does is it not only, in one, it takes away from the regular week-to-week stories, and it takes away from the pay-per-views, but it also halts storylines entirely, and it impedes progress altogether. And then on top of it, they have to, you know, not just halt other storylines, but they have to make up new stories so that the matches at these shows make sense. So then they're altering their you know, initial paths entirely. So it's just one big clusterfuck. It's a mess. It's a total nonsensical mess.
Yeah,
you hear all these stories coming out of Saudi Arabia and all these beheadings and awful things and, public assassinations. And it's like, wow, Vince sold his soul to the devil for money. And it's just, we knew this originally when they had the greatest Royal Rumble and now with Crown Jewel, which name of it, I don't care for at all. That's the least of our concerns.
I've got a crown jewel for you.
You called it as of, the end of the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. You said we'd see Brock Lesnar versus Braun versus Roman. I figured they'd hold out a little bit longer, but I also thought that the Saudi show was going to be like more towards Royal Rumble time. So I did think it'd be a Saudi show. I just didn't think it'd be this soon. But it is going to be November 5th. So.
See, I thought it might have been. I thought it would be something even else because I thought it would be Super Show, but I guess I didn't realize the other booking that was going on during that show.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and now it muddies up the water because now they have to do certain things to get through each show until then, and now the women, granted they have their own show at Evolution, so you're honoring women at their own pay-per-view, and then 5 or 6 days later, you're completely keeping them off the show entirely. It's so ass backwards.
Well, how about that for all the people that were like, why do the women get their own show? It's like, well, now the men have gotten 2 of their own shows, so.
Yeah, exactly. The line that Paul Heyman gave in the beginning was so bizarre, too, that Brock would be worth more to the UFC the more time he spends in WWE.
It's the opposite.
Yeah. And the fact that if he had the Universal Championship, he would also have more weight and more power heading into the UFC. The UFC and their fans don't give 2 shits about the WWE at all.
Yeah.
Now, if he had the UFC Championship and was coming into SummerSlam, that'd be a whole different story. Just like you said, it's the complete opposite. The sense of realism, added in. People are like, wow, he really earned that title. He beat somebody into a bloody pulp to actually legitimately earn that championship. And now he's coming to fight for the WWE title. That's cool. But him taking I don't want to say pretend belt, but, a storyline belt and going into the UFC means nothing to any of those fighters, fans, or the organization itself. They look at them as athletes, but nothing more.
Yeah,
So-
they can try to build that narrative for themselves, which is something WWE's done since forever. Vince always will just say, just say it, say that, build the story. He don't care. So, to be expected that they would do that. But yeah, obviously that's ridiculous.
It was just such a piss poor line. They were trying to tout themselves as bigger. They didn't need to bring it up at all. They could have just done without it.
We said this a million times. It's like the WWE needs the UFC rub. UFC doesn't need, the fans don't translate. Everybody at UFC, if I talk to a UFC fan or anybody like that, and I'm like, WWE, they're like, oh, that gay shit. That's the type of stuff they say. So it's like, oh, yeah. They don't give a shit. This doesn't help the UFC. WWE doing anything like this doesn't help the UFC. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I take it back. It's the opposite. Anything they do together helps the UFC because the WWE fan base, some of them end up being like, whoa, this shit's awesome over here. It's like a real fight. Or they start liking it all of a sudden, and they stop watching WWE. But mostly UFC people don't stop watching UFC and start watching WWE. So any double exposure or cross-platform sharing or crossovers or we call it collaborations on YouTube, anything like that is most likely going to benefit the UFC as far as getting fans. Now, being able to have exposure and stand next to a celebrity, that's what WWE cares about.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to, fight for.
This would be would I rather be on a YouTuber's channel with 7 million viewers and be on their channel and then plug myself, or would I rather stand next to someone stand next to a celebrity on the red carpet? It's like I would rather be on the guy's YouTube channel because if people like me, they'll go find my channel and sub to me, and I'll gain thousands of followers. But
exactly, you're in like-minded scenarios.
But if I just stand next to a celebrity on the red carpet, nobody fucking gives a shit. And that's,
there's no advertisement.
But it looks. I can tweet about it all over the place though, and fucking whatever the fuck, Instagram it everywhere and look cool and have all these people be like, holy shit, you hung out with fucking, Drake, like that's crazy. You hung out with Drake, so like to my fans, I look awesome, and maybe
your reach only goes so far,
right? And that's what WWE seems to like to do. Like it's different. Like back in the day, like when they brought in Mike Tyson, that did help them.
Yeah, because Tyson was global. He was worldwide at that point in time. He was massive. He was one of the biggest household names at that point. He was truly called the baddest man on the planet, and that was for a reason as well. He was winning, prize fights in a matter of seconds, and he was one of the biggest names, not just in boxing, but in sports at that point in time. So,
dude,
to capture him at that point was massive, and the way they did it was perfect. Now you have Brock. He signed a 7-figure contract for 2 matches.
Oh my god! Well,
2 matches.
The Saudi alone will make like what, 50 million or 30 million, so
something along those lines. So I mean, to pay him, but I guess he was also requested to be at the Saudi show again.
And he's not.
So that's,
and he's going. So
he's going. So that, I mean, he'll be there. He's the main event at the Saudi show. Him, Braun, and Roman are having a triple threat. So
he wasn't there last time. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he was at the Greatest Royal Rumble. It was him and Roman in the cage.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so that's why they want him again.
Oh my god, man! By the way,
that's why apparently he was highly requested to return.
Can you hear my sounds?
Not yet, unless you try playing something again.
I haven't played anything yet. I just thought you could hear it. Shit. Because I don't know if people were sending me the Strowman clip, and they said, "Hey Joe, they used your Nakamura idea, but on Strowman. I'm gonna kill you," or whatever.
Yeah, I'm surprised he said that as well, because
remember, dude, I want to know where that fucking guy is who talks shit to me. Because I remember that guy said major shit to me when I was coming up with the Nakamura thing. I forget what my idea for Nakamura was. It was something like, "You die."
Yeah,
like,
you die. That was it.
And dude, this guy was like, "You're the biggest fucking moron because they can't say you die or whatever." And now and
he came back at you. He was like, "You can't say die, kill, murder."
And I agreed with him, kind of. I said, "Yeah, you're right, but we heard Seth say it before, so why not?" But the guy really was like really ranting on me about it for days on Twitter and stuff. And here's Braun Strowman tonight, like, "I could kill you," or whatever the fuck he said. Let me try to trigger these and play a donation here so I can get you squared away here with the sound. My bad. Let's see if we can.
You booked yourself in the Universal Championship match, but I hope you win tonight. Because like I said earlier, you suck. And I know that I can kill you.
I know that I can kill you.
Frogger.
Dude says, "I know I can kill you." Oh, fuck.
Super Chat Party.
What's up, William Jones?
At least the Seahawks lost by a TD.
The Seahawks lost in Monday Night Football action tonight. I couldn't believe it, man. The Bears won. They're on the upswing. Was wondering if the Seahawks are going to take a step back and the Bears would rise up. And fucking holy hell, man. It was more entertaining than Raw, certainly, I think, even though I had to flip back between both of them. William Jones, thanks for the $2.99, man. What's up? How you been? And thanks for the donation. Trying to get the deal triggered here. Let me get... you're going to be able to hear Renegade in a minute, but Renegade, I'm muting you and Jake for a second. Danilo Flores, what's up? Thanks for subbing to the channel. How you doing? Man, it's so fucking hot right now that, like, I'm, like, already tired, but I'm, like, really fucking tired right now. What?
Super chat. Super chat.
Oh,
pray for me for a good Smackdown. I'll be there.
Casey Yates, you're funny. You think you're going to get a good Smackdown. That's really funny, Casey Yates.
You've got a new subscriber.
You ain't getting shit, Casey. It's going to be a bad night at SmackDown. I just picked up my handheld mic so I could throw my AC on and you guys wouldn't hear it as much.
ShiBUM!
Random thoughts from tonight's show. Joe, finally your fantasy about Braun saying he's gonna kill someone finally came true. The fat woman behind Alexa marked out when Nia's music hit. And why don't Corbin just go book himself for a world title shot every week?
Yeah, I mean, probably because he's afraid of getting in trouble, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Of course, Roman was like, I can't believe I won. It's like, that's so stupid. Sasha's Sweet Snatch, thanks for the $5. Renegade's on the phone, and I believe we can hear the sound. So, Renegade, what's up?
Hey, I got a question for you, Joe. What'd you think of that Mick Foley special?
Oh, dude. I had to unmute myself. Dude, that was fucking pretty awesome. It actually was over quicker than I thought, but I really loved it. I think it was about an hour long, and yeah, I really loved it. The descriptions that he gave about the whole situation was so good that I went and, I mean, I just watched it a couple weeks ago, but I went and watched it again, and then I watched a bunch of other Hell in the Cells. I couldn't sleep last night. Loved it. If you haven't seen the Mick Foley special, gotta watch it.
And one more thing, you're always blaming Road Dogg and all that for creative, and I hate saying this, but you know who's on another person on the writing team, don't you?
Oh,
Dewey Foley?
Mick Foley's son?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's but it's like he's way on the lower ranks of things, like, and it sucked before he got there, so you know, it's not, I know that it's not, you know, they don't even, he barely, I wonder how many of his ideas have even been used. I would say like maybe 1 to 3 or none. I'm not kidding.
Like putting Mick in the cell.
But...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude, because like we, you know, even Jimmy Jacobs over there, I can remember him talking about ideas after ideas that didn't get used, and other people who never got their ideas used. One guy with the company for 2 years, and he got 2 ideas used.
But I was just thinking about that on my drive home. I was like, Dewey's got his part in it also.
Yeah, but again, it was horrible before he got there. I think he started working for them a year and a half ago, so maybe almost 2 years, but I think it was a year and a half ago, and it sucked before then, so it's worse now for sure.
But I just figured he needs to take his part of it too, so I figured I'd call and let you know in case you didn't know.
Yeah, well, fuck it. Be beat up on Dewey. I'll tell Mick. I'll be like, yo, Mick, this caller called up tonight. He's blaming your kid, bro. He's blaming it all on Dewey. Fucking dumb Dewey. Fucking asshole.
But that was all I wanted to know. And did Jake actually see the Foley special yet?
I did. It was very good. I actually just watched it in the car today on my way to and from the doctor. So,
yeah, that was all I needed. I didn't get a chance to watch Raw because I just got off work 35 minutes ago.
Don't watch it. It's one of the worst of the year.
Yeah, you don't need to see. There's nothing redeeming from it at all. Maybe go on YouTube and listen to the Undertaker's speech. I'll give you a quick little TLDR, is that Kane's going to be in his corner in Australia. So the Brothers of Destruction will be reunited, essentially. Kane's going to be there since Shawn Michaels will be in the corner of Triple H. That was the only like minor revelation we got out of tonight's Raw. Also, Brock Lesnar will be fighting in a triple threat against Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns at a Saudi Arabia special event, network special, called Crown Jewel, which will take place November 5th in Saudi. So,
I ain't
not
gonna
exciting.
bother watching.
Yeah,
I've
not
been
exciting at all.
inches away from. The only reason I even keep my WWE Network subscription anymore is for the little specials like the Mick Foley one and the little ones like that.
Yeah, that was so good. That was worth the month right there. So that's why the network is so great, because there's always 1 or 2 things that make it worth it. But in the pay-per-views, are usually like, all right. Like imagine if Raw and SmackDown were the reason why you had to pay for the network. Nobody would have the network.
I wish they were included, though. That was one gripe that I always had.
Yeah.
Especially in the times when I was in the hospital and stuff. When the network first came out, I was like, oh, this is great. Now I can finally watch them. You know, this is before Comcast had their streaming app, and I was like, you know, this is great. And then I went to go watch Raw, and I'm like, oh, they were playing something else. I'm like, this is crap. It makes sense with the TV deals, but still, you figure they should have that as well.
They update them little by little, I think. Raw and SmackDown on there.
Yeah, I mean, they get it like a few days afterwards, but still.
But that was all I really needed.
All right, well,
I wanted to run by y'all.
Love you, Renegade, man. I don't watch it. Just don't watch Raw. Do yourself a favor. I'm so tired, dude. I'm going to go grab my coffee real quick. I got it. It's almost done. Hey, 702, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, Joe?
Dude, I'm so tired. I can't even tell you. I'm going to go grab a coffee because I'm so tired. And you can talk. I'll be listening. You talk to Jake. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're stuck with me.
I'm dying. Dude, I'm dying. I am dying right now.
Hey, Jake, I was listening to you guys. Hey, do you think if Omega and the Bucks come to Raw, do they change Raw's culture right away?
No, not a chance. I think that they would bring in a solid amount of viewership. I think there's three like sets of core people that they would bring in. One, they would bring in obviously the faithfuls that are, you know, New Japan faithfuls, Ring of Honor faithfuls, you know, people that are followers of the Young Bucks. They'd bring back people that are just curious about it, and then they'd bring back people that haven't watched wrestling in a long time that are hearing about the buzz. You know, so the former hardcore fans, you know, the people that follow the Young Bucks, and then the New Japan followers and the Ring of Honor followers. But I don't think that they would have enough like leeway or drive to go ahead and change anything that's happening, especially on a creative stance. Never mind a culture stance. They what are they going to do? You know.
Because now, I think now is probably the best time for the free agents. It's so hot out there in the indie scene that the free agents are really hot right now, and I really think that WWE can capitalize on some of these free agents that are out there.
The problem is they started to do this a while back, and they started snatching up people left and right. You know, that's when they got, you know, Kevin Steen, and we got Owens, and we got Finn Balor, and we got, you know, Hideo Itami, and we got Bobby Roode, and, you know, so on and so forth. And they've done nothing with most of them, sadly. And that's the thing too. When we say this all the time, I want to make this like abundantly clear. When I say do something with people, it doesn't mean Finn Balor does not need to be the Universal Champion and win every single night over and over. But we've seen the demon persona, you know, once throughout the year since what? Survivor Series. We saw it once since then, you know, and that was only recently when it happened to be against Baron Corbin. You know, he has no storylines. He's the one that it's easiest for me to go back to in my mind because it's fresh. But we didn't see him tonight. We barely see him. It's always few and far between. And the thing is, even if you turned him into, which I would hate to say, but even, you know, people need to lose. You need to have jobbers. You need to have. But that was the thing that we need at this point. Everybody needs a sense of purpose and storyline. You know, even in the Attitude Era, when you had people that were jobbers and lost continually, at least you knew their role. At least it was consistent. At least that, you know, you knew what they were going to do, but it was entertaining. Now, the 50-50 booking and the fact that, you know, you don't know who's coming or going, it makes it so hard. They're trying to get everybody over, and it ends up getting nobody over. There's so much talent right now that I think they need to stop bringing up new people and just focus on what they have. I think if they bring in, like, you know, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, anybody like that, it would ruin it even more, because anybody that's here would just get pushed further down the ladder, and they would really never get a shot. And then the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega are going to get, you know, used for a little bit, and then once the shiny newness wears off, then when Brock Lesnar or the Undertaker or Triple H come back, they'll no longer be in the main event, if they even are. You know, they'll get cast aside again for these big shows. So I mean, they're not focused on. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, another thing I was going to say was, let's say if Brock Lesnar wins the WWE Championship and he goes to UFC and fights DC and loses, don't you think that'll be bad for the WWE if he goes to UFC, loses with the belt?
Yeah, and that's a very real possibility. I mean, Brock hasn't had a UFC match in, you know, a few years now, and yes, he beat Hunt, but the win was stripped from him because he was abusing steroids at that point in time. So, I mean, that's why he was suspended from the USADA. So, granted, you know, there's obvious problems there. So, from UFC, 200 that was? He goes ahead and he hasn't had a UFC or MMA bout since then. Now he goes ahead, he comes back. He's got some, you know, octagon rust, if you want to call it that. So he comes back and Daniel Cormier is at the top of his game. He's been fighting left and right and really dominating, and he's probably one of the best fighters at this at this current point in time. Easily, especially for his. Yeah, I could say that at this point in time, definitely one of the best. And I think it's possible he kills Lesnar. He could destroy him.
He goes over there with Universal trying to show it off, and then he ends up getting knocked out in the first round. That's going to look bad on the WWE.
It looks bad on WWE. It looks bad on the championship. It looks bad on wrestling fans. It looks bad all around.
Right.
And, I mean, he barely beat Hunt, and Hunt wasn't much of a fighter to begin with. Like, it wasn't a huge challenge. That was supposed to be a serve him up on a silver platter kind of scenario, and that barely happened. Brock doesn't look too great in this. I'm not going to say he doesn't have a chance. He certainly has a chance. I mean, anything can happen, but I don't know. Cormier's not one to be trifled.
Yeah, he's not one to be tried, right? You don't want to test Cormier, so I just wanted to call and leave my thoughts and let you guys know that Joe and Jake, you guys are the best. I always watch you guys and keep doing your thing, man.
Well, thank you very, very much. Brings a smile to my face to hear that. We appreciate it.
Right on. Thanks, brother. I'll talk to you guys later.
Hey, have a great one. Hopefully Raw didn't make you raw-tarded tonight.
All right, brother. Bye.
Have a great night. But yeah, I mean, that's the unfortunate thing at this point. Tony said in the chat, MMA fans don't care about wrestling. And, I think wrestling fans care more about the UFC and MMA than the other way around. And unfortunately, I don't see Brock winning this. I don't. And if they have him have the belt for this, I just view it as leading to humiliation. Oh, I think it's got bad spelled all over it. So we go ahead. We head into Raw tonight. We'll break this down a little bit. And right off the bat, Roman Reigns comes out, and he got a pretty decent reaction. They're there at Dallas, Texas at the American Airlines Center. He got more cheers than boos, I felt like. It wasn't the typical negative ovation that he usually receives.
Which is depressing for me to hear.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit surprising. And it wasn't even like it was overly packed arena with families either. I mean, I noticed some decent amount of children and families, but not like an overly abundant amount.
You knew the hardcores were going to buy the Hell in the Cell tickets, and tonight was going to be all the families who couldn't afford to go there. I mean, I thought. Yeah,
I mean, that was definitely a severe part of it. And you could see, especially during the main event when they zoomed out, that there was a lot of empty seats, especially on the hard camera side, obviously. But so they recapped everything that happened at Hell in a Cell from the main event. Reigns, starts to make his speech about how, everything was rough and brutal, didn't go to plan, but he's still the Universal Champion. He woke up and he's still the man.
Ken's a bitch.
Yeah. Braun comes out and says that you should be thankful that Lesnar interfered. That's the only reason you're still champ. And Baron Corbin comes out and makes a match.
Ken's a faggot. Yeah, he comes out and made a match, and then he... I mean, I like him as a GM. You know what I mean? It's just that so boring. He's so boring, dude. The minute that Baron Corbin said, tonight you're going to be facing me, I was like, I'm watching football.
Yeah, I had the same reaction. I was like, just eye rolling. And I like what TWM News had said on Twitter. They're like, why doesn't Corbin just strip Reigns of the title and award it to himself at this point? I mean, you could if you really wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, just a horrible way to begin. Dude, I don't even want it. I could rattle through this shit. It's going to be a short review tonight because I couldn't give a fuck. People can call up and I'll take your calls. I want to hear from you guys about what you thought tonight. Bring something to the table. You loved the show. You hated the show. Whatever the fuck. Bring it up. Come up with it. But don't, I don't know, man. Just don't call and be like, Raw wasn't good. Because, I already know that. So
yeah, we want specifics.
Yeah,
if you liked it, why? If you didn't, tell us what specifically you didn't like.
I'm so tired of it already that it's like, man. But let's rattle through some calls, and I'll play the donations. We get donations coming in. So at least you guys can help fund the show tonight. I mean, there's not much else to do.
I was amused in the beginning with Braun saying like, just to hear him, like he was like, I think you suck. I think this sucks. Like he was just.
I think you suck.
It's just the way he delivers his lines,
He's
and then
so
especially
corny.
Obviously the later on, I know I could beat you. I'd kill you.
Yeah, dude, I'll
good.
kill you. He said, "I'll kill you." He didn't say like that's the thing that's weird. Like he didn't say like. Well, I don't think he said I would kill you. I think he said I'll kill you.
Yeah, he said I'll kill you.
Let me play it.
He
Hold
didn't
on.
say I think or
Just
I
like I
know.
said earlier, you suck, and I know that I can kill you.
I know that I
So
can
good.
kill you. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, holy
So
shit! Hey, 313, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, Joe?
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
Hey, well, this Broken Lion.
Oh my god, dude, what's been up, Broken Lion? Thank God you're better.
Oh, shit.
Talking to you is better than all of Raw for sure.
Yeah. Hey, well, actually, two good questions. So
pussy.
when is that show in Australia? For
The Super Showdown.
There's a Super Showdown in
Yeah.
Australia, then there's a Saudi Arabia one. So there's two of them.
Well, then there's Evolution.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's Saudi
Ken's a
Arabian.
faggot.
Saudi Arabian one.
Ken's
So
a
when
pussy.
is that one? Saudi.
The Saudi show is in November. November. I'll double check, but it's called Crown Jewel, and November 2nd. That's got the triple threat match with Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and Braun Strowman, and then it's also going to have a World Cup tournament, I guess.
Yeah. So why are they doing another show in Saudi Arabia? I'm not understanding that. Like,
Because the Prince paid for multiple shows. It wasn't a one and done.
that's dumb.
Following WWE's sold out Greatest Royal Rumble
Well,
in
Broken
Jeddah,
Line,
April.
Broken Line. If you've been listening to this show, you would know that we said that there was multiple shows in the contract.
Hey, I forgot about that.
Fuck, dude, I don't blame
this
you,
is a
dude.
long-term
I
partnership, too.
don't blame you for not knowing we said that because who the fuck remembers anything right now with this shit?
Yeah, it sucks so bad. I can't really
Ken's a
watch
faggot.
Raw. I only really watch SmackDown.
No one blames you. And this is odd too, Joe. I don't even know if you heard about it. The tournament is called the World Cup Tournament, and it'll be called the WWE World Cup. And the only information that's known right now is it'll determine the best in the world.
Okay. Well,
So it sounds like it's going to be like a mini kind of King of the Ring tournament.
you mean kind of how they did that thing where the local guys came up the last time and stood in the ring and...
I don't know. It's said to be using WWE talent,
What?
not local talent.
That's weird, man. I don't know.
Yeah. But to me, it sounds like they're crowning a King of the Ring, just calling it the World Cup. And then it says they're going to determine the best in the world with a tournament called the WWE World Cup.
Hey, man, all I know is we're not happy with the product. So, it really sucks, the product right now. And, to see them, like, doing all this shit for a show over in Saudi Arabia is enraging. But it's great for WWE, obviously, because, you know what I mean? What was it? How much did they get for how many shows? $40 million for what?
Well, they got $200 million originally.
Right.
But past that, I think it was $40 million for additional shows. So,
right.
Yeah, it was a ridiculous amount of money.
That's so ridiculous.
Right off the bat,
but it's
though, it was
awesome for
$200
them.
million.
Dude, but like that's why like when it's like, oh, you got to fucking pay for Brock Lesnar, it's okay because they're fucking making so much money on these things now. It's insane. And they're doing it. Part of the reason they started exploring this was obviously to make more money, but also to be more global, and also because of you hit the roof in America. You hit the roof, the ceiling, and it even dropped a little bit. So you look at other avenues, just like I did. For a little while, we just did live shows here, and I got live donations, and we killed it, and we didn't need anything else. And then it was like, man, this isn't enough. So I created a Patreon. So, bam, right there.
Hey, Joe, Jake, one last quick question. I got to get back to work.
Yeah.
So what was one thing, like, from like when you were younger that you liked in WWE, but like you look back at it now, that's just like, why did I really like that? Like, is there like anything you guys remember?
Oh,
like whether it's the Attitude Era back in the early '90s or
things that I liked or like that I miss.
Yeah, that you liked.
Yeah,
that you liked when you were younger.
Look back and we're kind of like, hey, why did I like that? Like you're embarrassed to admit you liked it.
Oh, I loved WrestleMania 9. As a kid, I loved WrestleMania 9. Like I was loving it as a kid. And when you look at it now, it's like Jesus Christ, you know, like the.
I got one. The Undertaker versus the Big Boss Man in the Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania 15. When that match happened, I was like all about that. I was stoked when they hung him with the Brood came down. I was so excited.
Oh, it was
awesome. Then later on, I was kind of like, what? And then like years down the road, I was like, I couldn't believe I enjoyed that then. But
okay, so when that happened, I said like I liked it. The match was horrible, but I liked what they did, and at the same time, I said, "What the fuck? Are they hanging him? Like, is he really dead right now? Is he supposed to be dead? Like, don't you like?" I remember because I was 15, and I was like, what is going on right now? Like, is he supposed to be dead? And then when he was on Raw, like the next week, it was like, what the fuck? Shouldn't you?
Hey, dude, I gotta go have a great show.
I'll see you, Broken Line.
Take care, Line.
Dude, that was the best exit ever by Line. Dude, he was like, see you later, I gotta go to the show. That was how you. That's how you do it. Like when like some people just leave. Like, I see you later, I gotta go to the show. That was the best. Broken Line just killed it. And now, before we go back to the donations and we talk more about this Raw that was abysmal, atrocious, and horrible, we're going to go to the first caller ever in the Joe Cronin Show history. It is my man, New York.
Oh, shit.
Yo.
What's up, New York?
What's going on?
What's popping, Joe? What's popping, Jerry? Chilling.
Last time I talked to you, we were getting ready to come out there for SummerSlam, and then that didn't happen. But what's been up?
Yo. Nah, man, my fault, man. Something came up, man. Money was on my mind, so I couldn't go, man.
You know what, though? WrestleMania, New Jersey, dude. I'm bringing the entire JCS community is going, dude. I mean, like, other shows that I'm friends with, everybody else, like, we are all going to WrestleMania. We're going to have, like, a party in New Jersey. It's going to be nuts, dude. That's going to be crazy.
No, you for real?
I'm dead serious.
You're gonna come out here for WrestleMania.
I'm dead serious. We're gonna rent a place. There's gonna be tickets. We're gonna have whatever the fuck. It's gonna be wild, dude. It's gonna be crazy.
Nah. So I gotta link up with y'all niggas over there, man, for sure.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
WrestleMania is. I tell you too. Look, my nigga, I've been watching wrestling for almost 35 years. Never been to WrestleMania.
Really?
I've never been either. So.
Well, I mean. I don't even know if I physically will go to the WrestleMania, but of course we'll be out there. And, I mean, I'll be at WrestleCon probably and everything too. So, I mean, it's just going to be huge, man. It's going to be so wild. I hope you didn't watch Raw tonight because it was horrible.
Well, nah, I've just been, like, for the last, like 40 minutes, been walking around with my shorty smoking a blunt or two.
That's way better, here. Dude. Oh, my God. Dude, if I had one right now, I would go outside and do that. That sounds like a good idea. In fact, if I had a cigarette right now, I'm going to go outside and smoke a cigarette soon because I need one. I don't know I don't smoke really anymore, but right now I'm in a mood. Like, I'm in a weird mood. I need to go outside. Like, that Raw made me want to... You know how, like, sometimes, like, when you feel really good or whatever, like, you just did a whole bunch of whatever, you need a cigarette, but then sometimes, like, when shit's insanely stressful, you also need a cigarette. It's like, it's the stress. That show stressed me the fuck out tonight.
Well, I remember yesterday I was tight because I was watching the Hell in the Cell, and I'm like, you know, it was either Hell in the Cell or I'm a Cowboys fan.
Right.
I was like, nah, let me watch Hell in the Cell because I know the Cowboys are gonna win. Blah blah blah. Because how the hell there was no good victories? All the finishes were garbage last night, garbage. And then the shit with Brock Lesnar, supposedly, the match was they couldn't continue. That was bullshit. They were supposed to finish the match or something, man. That shit was whack, man. The Hell in the Cell was whack. Raw, I just saw like the first hour. Nah, but I can't front the shit. It was entertaining. I think I saw the Seth Rollins match versus Ziggler. Shit was trash. It was good. But other than that, Raw was garbage, man. You're right. There's no reason for me to watch that.
I couldn't get behind it. They both sold their injuries so well. Like, they got tons of bumps and whatnot flying off the cell into the tables, and they sold it with the ribs and the backs and all that stuff. But we've seen them fight. I had no interest seeing them go at it for what feels like the millionth time now. It was just hard to watch. I'm sitting here and I'm trying to get interested. No matter what they did, I could not care about Seth, retaining the IC title. And if Dolph did win, I just never thought he had a chance just because he's half of the tag team champions, So it's like, I don't know. There was no threat to it. As before, when he didn't have the tag titles behind him, I was like, oh, maybe there's a chance they'll play hot potato with the title, but I just highly doubt that they would do that now. So it just, there was just no, meat and potatoes to the match. It was just pointless.
Well, listen, New York, I'm gonna move on, bro. I hope you have a good night, bro. Have a good,
Nah, yeah, I think I am. I'm thinking about smoking up blunt right now.
Yeah, smoke up for me.
Yo, shout out to the chat, man.
What's up?
The chat be showing me a lot of love. Be seeing them like when I be hanging up. Shout out to the chat, man. Them niggas they're the real number ones.
Oh shit, New York, the first ever caller, man. You have a good night, man. I love
you.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, fellas, take it easy, fellas.
All right.
Take care, New York.
Sweet. I love that,
Joe,
man.
Broken Matt D on Twitter made a great point before. He said Ronda, is never amazing on the mic, but tonight it really bothered him, saying that she was so cringeworthy because hearing her say, I want to be like Stone Cold and Ric Flair, because how are they ever going to build up new stars if they all just want to conform and compare themselves to former greats?
Yeah, because, dude, remember when she was like, at the beginning tonight, she was like,
I know Joe's doing a review of NXT. Garbage. But it...
Ken's a faggot.
I know Joe's doing a review of NXT. Garbage.
Talk shit to my face, bitch! Get out of bed! Fuck your wife who's sick in bed! Call my ass, you pussy! Sorry. You have no idea what... Nobody has any idea what I'm talking about right now, except for me, really.
Nope, but I'm loving it.
But, oh, D-Moon, what's up, D-Moon? How you doing, brother?
Oh, yeah.
1,000 people watching. We would have had 1,500 if Raw was good tonight, but people, I'm telling you, passed the fuck out. D-Moon, what's been up, bro?
Nothing much, dude. Dude, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I haven't fucking watched Raw in, like, a long-ass time, dude. It's been pretty bad. But I have a question for you guys. I
miss you.
Jake was... Yeah, I do too, man.
You miss
Jake
yourself?
was talking about that World Cup shit. What is that all about? Is it like a tournament, or what is that?
We don't have many details at this point in time. That literally what I read off before is all we know currently.
Where did you read it from?
Ringside News. Everybody's got it up, but that was just where I read it from.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not. Yeah, if it's everywhere, then something's going on. Who's organizing it? They didn't say that at all. Nobody.
It's WWE. It's a couple of the matches. It's at that Crown Jewel. They're hosting the WWE World Cup and it's a tournament to determine the best in the world.
D-Moon's a fuckhead. D-Moon's a fuckhead.
And that's all it says.
D-Moon's a fuckhead. D-Moon's a fuckhead in the chat. D-Moon. No, I love you, D-Moon. D-Moon, yeah, what else has been up, bro? How you been doing? I've been wanting to play video games, and we just can't connect. It's my fault.
Dude, I know, yeah, for reals. Have you heard? Well, I mean, I know it's a
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you just say for certain, for sure, for reals, all within like 5 seconds of themselves?
Probably. Yeah.
That was unbelievable, dude. Give him like seriously, like that's some Scrabble shit right there. I'm sorry. Anyway, go ahead.
If you're being sarcastic right now.
Triple points.
Well, of course I am. I'm being an idiot. I mean, dude, Raw was so boring tonight. I'm having more fun fucking around on this show tonight with just random shit than anything else.
You should do like live reactions to it. I think you'd probably do better with that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I might. I don't really want to do them now because you know what happens is, I mean, I'm not trying to throw people under the bus here, but when I do them, you know, Leah starts looking at me like, "Are you gonna help me put the kids to bed?" You know, because there's like 3 kids running around and there's shit flying everywhere. And quite frankly, I didn't even help her tonight. She pretty much did it and they all went to bed. But that doesn't always happen. So like if something's going on and dad needs to do something, it's like hard if I'm sitting there like I'm reacting to Raw, but oh now something's happening with the kids, you know? So like I just get really pissed off and bummed out because then it's like I'm working You know what I mean? I suppose I could say, all right, be right back. I'm going to help put the kids to bed and walk away from the stream for like 10 minutes. I guess I could do that. But what happens is then if like a kid comes down or someone starts crying or something goes on, you know, after Leah helps them 1 or 2 times, now she starts staring at me talking into my phone doing a show, even though I'm working technically. And it's still kind of like, what the fuck? You know, so like, you know, it just like, I don't know, man. It bums me out to do those. I want to do them. I really want to. And for my channel, it would be very good to do that. And we'd make more money and we'd make more listeners and subs and it'd be funny, I guess. But yeah, so I mean, maybe in the future soon, maybe when we get into the house, that will make more sense.
Maybe just do it for the main event.
I am having super deja vu right now, and I've had this deja vu before. I swear to God, what the fuck is going on?
About what?
This exact whole conversation. Like I dropped my phone on the floor. Like I remember that happening. Your picture, like us talking about this. Dude,
you're in the Matrix.
Dude, what is going on right now? My whole world is fucking upside down. But anyway, yeah, what else is up though, D-Moon? I agree, it would be good to do that though. And I have done a little of them before, and I still might do 1 or 2, and, you know, maybe I could do it at like 9:30. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like with your humor it'd work, you know, like just fucking make fun of the main event or some shit. Like, or take shots, like, of how many shit, like, they repeat or something like that. That'd be funny too.
I know Joe's doing a review of NXT. Garbage. But you know, go over there.
But yeah, it's been a fucking boring night of Raw. Did you watch all of Raw?
No, dude, I'm gonna be like I said, I'm being 100% honest with you, dude. I did not watch it at all. No.
I'm starting to wonder, like, at some point, like,
I don't know how you do it, man. Honestly, like, I can't do it. Like, you know, you guys joke about like how you guys fall asleep or how it puts you to sleep and whatnot. Dude, it legit puts me to sleep. Like, I can't do it. I feel stressed out after watching it.
Yeah, I legit tried like hell to fall asleep last night after the show and couldn't. And with these new meds, I'm constantly tired, but then can't fall asleep. It's awful. And then it was up early and doctors all day. Finally got home, more doctors, and now I'm like zombie status. So watching Raw, I'm like nodding off and trying to pay attention. It was legit torture, forcing myself to stay awake to watch this just absolute shit show. To see Nia Jax come back and be Ember Moon's partner in a shit match, and it's like, and I'm not, you know, pot calling the kettle black here, but Nia looks like she put on quite a few pounds. No.
Oh, I thought you.
I know you didn't see it, D-Moon, but she certainly looked like she got quite a bit thicker.
Yo, she ate
the Dave Meltzer treatment.
She's been eating all of Mickie James's turds for like 3 weeks.
Must have been, because her face definitely showed it too.
Can you imagine if they sound clipped that, what I just said and what you just said, like compared to what Meltzer said, you know, really, if you think about it, wouldn't that be funny? Like, it's so much worse.
It's so much worse. Now that's something you get mad over.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I just heard rumors that she eats Mickie James's turds. I mean, that's not my fault.
We've seen Mickie James get eaten, so I mean...
Let me go to these donations real quick, because people are freaking out. D-Moon, you hanging out here for a few?
Yeah, for sure I'll hang out.
Oh, yeah.
Super Chat Party!
Alan Samways.
Can't wait till Vince dies.
Oh, my God. I don't know if it... Can you imagine if when he unfortunately does pass away, if the show just remains terrible? Like, it would be like, what in the world is going on? I mean, I can't believe it would, but I don't know. You know, I mean...
I don't want him to pass away, but and even if he does, unfortunately, you know, meet his untimely demise, it's not going to change anything.
Well, I know how you are at funerals. You know, you'll just start sniffing the corpse, like in masturbating.
I like to take a piece home with me. We've discussed
Super
this.
Chat.
Yeah, you're weird.
Super Chat.
Saudi Arabia can go Arabia.
Piccolo, Saudi Arabia can go Arabia.
I almost spit out my water.
You know how bad tonight is, dude? Like, the viewership on my show, I knew it was going to be down because I was like, people fell asleep.
Super Chat. Super Chat.
Everything's down.
I am the Undertaker. I forgot my lines.
Madamax 12. I really didn't pay enough attention to realize he did he?
Yeah, there was one time where he went to go say the word. I think it was demise. And he took a long
Tommy,
pause.
that gut just couldn't take the abuse.
Have you seen Tommy's photo with what's her face in the shower?
No.
Ugh. Saliva, thank you. Oh, he took a fucking picture with he took a picture of Ashley in the shower.
Vince's next plan is to turn everyone heel but Roman.
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't be surprised.
Could you imagine? He's the only face left.
Dude, I would not put that past him. Kid Disco, thanks for subbing to the channel, Kid Disco. What's up, brother? We need your help. Thank you for that. I need your help up the stairs.
Elias was really entertaining tonight. He was one of the better parts of Raw for me.
That's funny because he's the only thing I missed. Thank you for the donation.
What the fuck did I watch? I really hope Kenny and the Bucks don't come to the WWE. That Blumpkin Pussy Juice song is fire.
Please do not come to the WWE. Please do not come.
They'd be ruined.
Jet, thank you for that, man. You can hear the Blumpkin Cunt Pussy Juice song over on the patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Download the app and listen to Blumpkin Cunt Pussy Juice version 2. It's version 2 that's good. Version 2's the good one.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mon! I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon!
Are most WWE fans too brainwashed to realize that they still hold the key to change?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Doped or Dope Dubs Productions. Sick name, man.
I don't think we do anymore. I really don't, because
I mean,
people have stopped watching in droves, and it's just not changing. So
I don't know what to tell you because, like, from my perspective, if this wasn't my job at this point, and thank you for the $5 donation, man. Thank you guys for keeping my show going and keeping me happy. Otherwise, I'd be fucked. So thank you guys for donating. But if I wasn't doing this for my job, and I haven't been, you know, I used to do this part-time. I used to do this for fun, and then I did this for a part-time job. And now this is my full-time job, so I have to watch. I will watch these shows. I will watch everything. But let's, like, pretend I hit the lottery tomorrow. I don't think I would ever do this. I would probably create a half an hour, maybe to an hour podcast a week, and maybe I would watch some of it, and then I would, like, give my opinion on it at the end of the week, I suppose. If I became like a billionaire or a millionaire, like a multimillionaire, and I quit this.
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mon! I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon!
Not a prepared statement, just revealing.
Oh!
Any news on ratings AMD viewership going up for Raw is fake news. Hashtag Illumicrate.
Illumicrate from the classic donations of the Grand Illuminist.
Oh,
that is,
there we go.
Dude,
fake news.
Oh, man, I still get butterflies, man. I'm like a mark for my own listeners, like especially the the Illuminati and the Grand Illuminist. Somebody who's been donating, I think, for 4 years. Like, that's just...
Since the beginning of donations, don't hate Illumicrate.
I can't fucking believe it, man. Like, I mark out for that. Like, it's weird. I mark out for my own people who donate. Thank you, Grand Illuminist. Good to hear from you tonight. And New York called. New York's the first ever caller in 2013. Like,
yeah, just need Beefy Mario.
Shit.
We had, you know.
Oh, yeah. Larry Funk called the other night.
Larry Funk called last night.
Yeah.
That's what I was just about to say. So I like what Chris said in the chat, too. He said, Meltzer said Peyton Royce looks fat. What the fuck does he think of Nia? Couldn't pass that
Oh, my
up.
God. That's pretty fucking funny. I never thought about that. Yeah, his mind really must be... We should edit that, like, cut him talking about Peyton and be like, I just don't think she's as attractive now, you know, everything. And then be like, well, what do you think about Nia? Oh, what a cunt. Listen, let me, we got Generated on call. I'm gonna, Generated, hold on 1 second. I'm going to put it on this guy that I lost a minute ago real quick. 502, what's up?
Oh, 2 nights in a row. I'm on a roll.
Hell yeah, man. It's on now. Well, you know what, too, is like, I start giving people, like, points after they call a bunch more, and I'm like, yeah, this was a good call. So, like, I can see, like, oh, good call rating, you know, whatever. I'm evaluating you motherfuckers now. What's up?
Yeah, I was your last call last night for the Hell in a Cell review. I was your last call.
Oh, then I marked you wrong.
Your last call. I think I was talking about Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy stuff. I think it was the last phone call. But yeah, Jake DeMarco, right there with you, brother. Watching, I honestly turned it off when Seth and Dolph started. I honestly could not do it because I've seen it 5 times and I just couldn't take it. And as soon as I turned it back on, then Seth's music was playing. I was like, oh, well, see, I didn't miss anything important.
Yeah, that's when I was nodding off the most. I was just sitting there like trying to get engrossed in the match, and I couldn't. I just couldn't give a damn. And they were selling really well, and they were, really giving it their all. And I feel guilty, but it's like I just couldn't give two shits. It's so unfortunate.
Don't feel guilty because I don't. Most of the night, I swear to God to both you guys, after the first segment when that match was made between Reigns and Corbin, I automatically died on the inside. I said, oh, well, there you go. Nothing new. Well, it is what it is. But your last caller spoke on, about we had the keys to change. I sort of agree with that, but then again, I don't. Me personally, I really do think that this is the only way that things probably would change is if a certain WWE event, it could be a pay-per-view, mainly a pay-per-view, if the whole entire camera angle caught the front row, if everybody in the front row doing a Roman Reigns match actually got up and walked out during the match, or even before the match even started, I really think that would really send a message to Vince McMahon. I really think that
they turned around, something like that.
I really think that would do it.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Empty seats he doesn't want to see, or people facing the wrong way. Yeah, I mean,
I hope Cardi B gets in a boating accident. Anyway, Generated is here. His Cleveland Browns still remain unable to garner a win.
The prophecy.
Don't never mind me.
Just focus on the Indians. That's all that matters.
Yeah, we won the AL Pen. I'm going to the game on Thursday, so I can't wait. So I don't. So I got my Mac back, right? As you can tell.
Okay.
You want to know what I did 99% of the time during Raw?
You looked at porn of men?
Oh my God, Joe. No. Fixing the settings on my Mac. By the time I was done fixing everything, like the webcam settings and all that, it was the main event. And I couldn't give two shits.
Well, you're lucky.
I hate Baron Corbin.
You're lucky that you didn't watch Raw, because if you had actually watched it, you'd really want to die right now.
Yeah. I listened to it. But I didn't watch.
Yeah.
Like when I heard like Ronda Rousey chuckling, and I was like, "Oh my God,
dude,
like,
what was up with that?"
That's kind of torture. That's not full.
What? She was laughing the whole beginning of her promo. What the fuck was that? She was like, "Oh."
I would have been fine, Joe. I would have been fine if she took the mic and like aimed it like not even near her mouth, like low, like right here, and then she would laugh. At least I wouldn't get annoyed by it. But the fact that she had the mic like right here as she was holding the title belt, and you just
she's a fucking mark. Dude, she's a fan who's a mark for herself. Like, it's like, this is the worst thing. If anybody else did what she does out there, and I know she's the only one that can do this, but if anybody else did what that she did out there, they'd be called a mark. Like, it's really bad. Like, it's like, like there's women who have been like destroyed for lesser shit than this, and she's just
they tore Bailey apart. Remember, they even slightly booed Bailey when she pulled this shit. So
yeah, you know what though? I agree with the last caller though. The only way we're really going to get into WWE's heads at this point is if the front row leaves or everyone turns around and just not faces the ring.
Yeah, the fans have to leave.
And here's the thing: no one's going to do that because Vince is going to be like, here, cheer for Roman. Cheer for Roman.
Well, here's the thing. What's happening now is you're seeing a lot more of the old school people stay home. So you're seeing more casuals there. You're seeing way more empty seats. You're seeing people who are up in the upper deck getting moved to front seats, so then they're more excited. And the third thing is being there is better. So whatever it is at home, it's always, usually it's 1, 2, or 3 times better there. Like, I remember me and Jake saw Smackdown at Mohegan Sun, and I watched our review the other day. For some reason, it popped up and recommended it to me.
Yeah, I did as well. It popped
really?
up.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's been getting a lot of views. Maybe it's like fucking trending for some reason.
Something with the algorithm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really weird. But it was like, me and you were like loving it. We were like, gave it like 7s or 8s or something, and it was like, I was like, there's no way that show was that high. I mean, maybe a 6 or 7.
No, because it wasn't a great show. That's the one where they
Didn't the Usos
Shane jumped, and the Usos had a good tag match.
Oh, Shane jumped off the top rope.
Yeah,
through the table.
and
the Usos had a good tag match. Yeah, so like we used like that. Like, it's amazing, dude. SmackDown was doing all right then. It's still doing better, but it was doing even better then. I feel like
it's
maybe
way, dude. But we have to all admit, it's way better than Raw.
It's better. Yeah, it's better than Raw. I don't know if it's way better, but yeah,
that Joe promo that he did the other night, like I mentioned with the book, like I was dying. You never see me doing that during Raw. I was like,
yeah,
this
but there's
is
a lot of
ridiculous.
times where it's not way better, and the fact is, like, it's just a point better. It's literally like, you know, instead of being a 2 out of 10, it's a 3 out of 10. But because we're comparing it to Raw, which is 3 hours and so bad that it feels like a 6 out of 10.
Right.
You know, if we watched it, if there was only SmackDown this week, there was no Raw to compare it to. You know, if we could look at it unbiased, it would be just as bad, and that's the problem. As where, you know, 18 months ago or 2 years ago at this point in time, SmackDown really was getting a consistent 7 or 8 rating legitimately, not compared to Raw, just on its own merit.
That was the year that AJ Styles won the belt for the first time.
Yeah.
Right? That was a really good year for SmackDown.
That was a really good year.
You know, tonight, you know, the one thing that I did enjoy was, you know, we had Elias out there, and he's gotten so much better on guitar. He's more confident and comfortable.
Yeah.
So he plays the nice little bit of the guitar licks. His promo in rings, he kind of, you know, changes it up a little bit. He still gets across the same things that he wants to say week to week, but I feel like he manipulates and changes it just enough to make it a little bit different, so it's not boring and too repetitive. I mean, it hits the same notes and same strides, but it's not copy and paste. And he went ahead and got interrupted by Lio Rush this time, and his retort and back and forth with Lio Rush I thought was actually quite funny. He was like, oh, you know, who lost this child? How did this child, you know, it was funny.
It was great.
And like, you know, how did security not, you know, catch this kid, run to the back, and we should bring you to Lost and Found, and so your parents can find you, stuff like that. And I thought you know, it was stupid, yeah, but the way he told the jokes, you know, he sold them well, and they were presented to be funny. And Lio Rush was good on the mic. He wasn't amazing, but he was good, and he made Bobby Lashley finally feel credible. Mm-hmm. Bobby didn't come out smiling like an idiot.
Yeah.
He came out ready for business. And then when he started to get attacked, Leo was able to hold his own against Kevin Owens for a bit by running away and pulling all these, you know, cool flip and, you know, pretty much athletic moves. It wasn't really wrestling. It was more like, you know, ninja style, if you want to say that. But it was still,
Warrior,
but it was entertaining to see him, you know, dodge out of the way of the you know, the desk chair and go ahead and run down the ramp, and then to have Lashley pick him up and throw him and use him as a weapon. We've seen it happen before, you know, like Spike Dudley reminiscent, but it was a cool moment. And then, you know, Lashley picks him up on his shoulders, he falls back, and, you know, it was like a mini botch, but it was still, the whole segment wasn't amazing, but compared to everything else, it was a mini breath of fresh air. I liked it. It was funny. We know Leo can wrestle, and I think they're going to start working with them a bit more. I think it's not going to happen until after the Australia show, though, sadly, because they got to have Bobby Lashley be a face with John Cena, you know, as his tag partner.
Yeah.
And then I guess he is eventually going to turn heel with Lio Rush as his manager, but I imagine it's not going to happen until after the Super Showdown. So
Jake, we don't know anything about the tournament, apparently, the World Cup thing.
No
idea about
just what that article says.
Here's my thing. But I'm really wondering about the tournament guys is like, they said they're doing this by country, right? Like by...
No. America wins.
Yeah, it says WWE announced that at the upcoming
682, I'm going to get to you in a
event,
second, too, by the way. 1 second for you. Go ahead, Jake.
Yeah, WWE announced that at the upcoming Crown Jewel event in Saudi Arabia, they will feature a first-time ever tournament. The tournament will be called WWE World Cup, and the only information is that it will determine the best in the world. It's using their own talent, and it's going to determine the best in the world. So it's going to be
you would think for like a world,
I guess.
You would think for a World Cup though, they would have like countries like America, Australia. I don't know. That's a little odd that they didn't say like it's going to be a country-based tournament. And I see we have another baseball fan in the call. I see the MLB logo.
Yeah, that's the D-Moon LA Dodgers, baby.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, it's on WWE.com.
Go sit in that traffic for that game, you fuck.
Hey, who knows, baby? Hey, who knows, D-Moon? Maybe our teams will face each other in World Series. You never know.
Hey, 682, what's up, man? How you doing?
What up, Joe? What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing tonight?
Sleepy.
Right. Yeah. I'll tell you what, it's been a crazy 2 days. I was at Hell in the Cell yesterday and Raw tonight. I'm about 30 minutes from where Raw was tonight.
Oh, wow.
Man,
and
I can't believe Steve Austin was at Raw.
It was, it really showed me. I don't go to a lot of live events, but whenever Taker comes out, by all rights should be retired, but gets twice the pop anybody does, including Braun Strowman, my personal favorite. But
I love Strowman. He cracks me up. I know he sounds like a little he's a little cheesy and stuff when the way he speaks, but it's so like funny and good. It's just I don't know why. I'm down with that.
It's tonight whenever he's talking about how you're stupid, everybody's stupid. Well, going off what he was on Roman tonight.
You're stupid.
I love it.
The crowd. There was a visible, like you could feel the hate for Roman in that crowd. Like I've never felt that in person yet until tonight, and I tell you, it was nuts. I mean, there was a lot of piss breaks in this show, I'll be real honest with you.
Oh,
but
hell yeah.
It was a pretty good show, overall, compared to from Hell in the Cell last night. I liked the red cage, but it was distracting with all the red around. It kind of blended and camouflaged a little bit, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. No, it was weird. I didn't mind it, but I always thought it was distracting. It's funny, people always say... Right. People were like, "Oh, it's the TNA cage." They ripped off TNA. But I always thought the TNA cage looked like a bird cage anyway, so it didn't look that good anyhow to me. Like it looked like a big bird cage.
Well, and I knew nothing about Brock last night. I was completely oblivious to it, and whenever he came out, I grabbed my buddy and I was almost choked him out because it was just like, holy shit. And I'm not even a Brock guy; I'm a Braun guy.
Right.
So. I didn't know it was coming, and it was just... If I didn't have tickets to the show tonight, I wouldn't have gone. I wouldn't have watched. It's not... They've ruined Braun. He should have been the champ 6 months ago, but he's never going to be the champ with Roman around. Let's just face facts here. Roman must have that good dick because nobody else is getting the belt. Let's be real honest.
Yeah, what they'll do is like eventually he'll go to SmackDown and he'll have like great matches with like AJ and all those guys.
Oh
yeah, it'll be great.
I would love to see an AJ Braun feud.
Oh yeah, you're definitely in San Antonio. We were all taking bets on where the people are from. Sometimes are you just outside of San Antonio, like a little further outside?
No, I'm closer to Fort Worth. I'm about 30 minutes from where it was tonight.
Yeah,
but. The way it is, I'm really in the middle of nowhere. The way that it is, so
right.
I'm where you go to get lost. You know what I mean?
Okay. See, I was gonna say, dude. Honestly, people were making jokes like, dude, Steve Austin's on the phone,
right.
And I was gonna say to you, right. Dude, you might be from Austin. You sound like you're from Austin area.
It probably doesn't help anything that I'm bald with a goatee and beard. That's completely coincidental.
That's
but
awesome.
It is what it is.
Well, I got friends. I got friends in San Antonio and over near Austin and even south in Laredo. So it's crazy.
Right. Oh no, it's great, man. There's a lot of wrestling down here. I got to meet Ric Flair 2 months ago. He was here doing an autograph signing just in a little bitty like car dealership type place. You know, and it was really good to see that, you know, he's still out in the community like that. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, dude, when Rick,
it was really cool.
I'd love to see Rick again, man. The night that I saw Rick 3 years ago, whatever was it, 4 years ago? I don't know if you were listening then, but like that was the night.
Oh, yeah.
I was calling the show, and you know, Roddy Piper died, so it was like I got to meet Rick, but he was like all fucked up, you know, like he was all shaking and stuff. So it really, you know, we were meeting Ric Flair, but not really because he was so just a mess, you know.
Well, whenever I got to see him, I've never, like, he reminded me of like an old school pimp. He was in all black with a black suit. I mean, gold chains. You know, everybody's basically like, you know, like having a kiss the ring kind of moment.
Right.
It was pretty freaking cool to see him in person. It was, you know, of course he's had his health problems, so he's not real mobile anymore, but just very cool to see the man in person, you know. So it was a lot of fun. I mean, I appreciate the show, and
say Broken
I'm
Skull Ranch.
And listening.
Say Broken Skull Ranch before you go.
Oh, Broken Skull Ranch, and that's the bottom fucking line because I fucking said so. That's fucking why.
I love you, man. Thank you for the call. Holy shit, man. Dude, I could that guy, you should start your own podcast and just talk about anything. Like, I would listen to you talk about anything. Like, it's amazing.
Really. Right?
Yeah.
That's weird. This is like, I don't know, it's just bizarre, man. Yeah. But thank you for the call, bro. Good stuff. And sorry you went to Raw tonight. That guy is awesome.
You know what's funny, Joe, about that red cage, though?
That was Steve Austin.
I thought that red cage was just going to be like a one-time deal because I was like, there's no way in hell that they're going to keep that permanently. And then when I saw Brock Lesnar just...
Did you see my video? Did you see my video on it that I uploaded earlier, like a couple hours ago?
No, I
There's
was
two of them,
working on my...
Well, you're a piece of shit then for not watching my video. Okay,
What the fuck
so...
were you doing that was so important?
Are you aware that they coated the cell in rubber? So
Yeah.
the chains...
That's the one you posted today, right?
Yeah, the one I just put up. Yeah, they put it... It's fucking coated in rubber, dude. So when people smack the cell, it doesn't go... It just goes... Like, because
Makes
it's
sense why I
rubber.
made that weird noise.
So like those... It's almost like one of those playground friggin'...
Yeah,
exactly.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, that's exactly it.
And by the way, can we just comment how stupid Paul Heyman was yesterday? Give me the key! Give me the key! Screw the key. You have Brock Lesnar's foot.
Well, that was the point. Like, I mean, like, what the hell are you talking about? That was the point. I loved it because he was like, "Give me give me the key," and then Brock was like, "Forget it," and he just boots the cage in. So you're at home like, "Oh my god." You're at home thinking, oh, man, I thought Brock was going to rip it off its hinges. That'd been cool. He's going to get the key. That sucks. And then, bam, he kicks it in, and you go, fuck, yeah. So, like, I thought it was great.
And he didn't even get in the ring like normally. He just, like, used the cage door as, like, a spring.
Dude, that was the most bizarre thing. Dude, can we talk about how weird that was? He was like, let me lean this up here. And for some reason... crawl up the fucking cage. It's this little.
He looked like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Dude, remember when he F5 Cena and then kicked his hat out of the ring? Like, it's stuff like that that makes you go, damn, fucking Brock Lesnar is fun. He's fun when he does stuff like that. That was fun. Granted, I wanted the fans to throw trash in the ring at the end, but at that point, I was excited, even though you knew we were going to hell. Generated, thank you, man. I got to get back to these donations in a second. I'm going to take one more, and then I'll come back to calls maybe for a second before we go. But I got to come back to of course, Tommy NC making fucking retard faces in the camera. What's up, Tommy? How you doing, man?
Raw was lackluster tonight. I was honestly...
Serpa, you were right.
You should have a shirt that says lackluster.
Caught my eye was when Undertaker came out, but really... I think WWE is just trying to suck the teat of the Undertaker.
No. Oh no! Okay, never mind. Tommy, I'm so sorry. I thought we missed your Tosh.0 episode for a second. That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh my god. It was the 18th. No.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
I'm doing it because what time is it on tomorrow?
10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ooh. And it's gonna go down. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Here's the deal: as soon as SmackDown goes off the air, I'm starting this show like always, doing the SmackDown review. But before we really get into SmackDown, we're gonna be watching Tosh.0. Is it a half an hour or an hour?
I have no idea. I just know it's probably be like
half an hour.
Half an hour, yeah.
Half an hour. Good. That's perfect. So We'll have Tosh.0 in the background. When Tommy comes on, I'm going to probably take a break for a second and be watching that, and we'll be reacting to that. So it'll be a lot of fun, Tommy, when you're on Tosh.0 for the second time tomorrow.
Yes. You know, and I got just to say about with Raw, I really think that they're milking the Undertaker too much. And the other thing that really makes me mad here is, why is Brock Lesnar back? Why is he back? He should be in UFC. He's got the UFC look. You know, he's got the whole beard and everything, the whole tan beard and everything. And he's getting his weight at, you know, UFC fighting. So why is Vince McMahon trying to milk both of these guys? And, like, Brock's trying to go off the UFC, so why is Brock coming back to fight for another title match? Is he just going to go back and forth now? Like, what the hell? Why?
I mean, he's been doing that.
Why?
He's been doing that for years. But I am sick of Reigns, Braun. I'm sick of Braun, too. And I'm not really sick of Braun, but I'm sick of how he's used as well. So now I'm sick of everybody. I'm sick of Brock. I'm sick of Braun. I'm sick of Roman. I have zero interest in the Universal Championship.
Braun Strowman is a good wrestler. He is a good dominating wrestler. But Vince McMahon is booking him like a turd, and it is ridiculous. He should be he should be undefeated. He should be booked like Andre. A lot of these bigger wrestlers should be booked like Andre the Giant, like he was booked back in the day. But Vince doesn't do that. He keeps them wrestling constantly, so he wears them out, and that gives them more energy. These bigger guys get hurt, and their injuries last longer, and it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous how Vince books these wrestlers.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't even care if people get hurt. Just tell me a good story every week at this point.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, oh yeah, don't even think of the health of your wrestlers. Just keep pushing your wrestlers, and even if they break their pinky, he's like, Vince just shoves steroids down their throat. And no, I don't give my wrestlers steroids. No. And then we're gonna fine one of our highly paid wrestlers $1 million because he used steroids that came up in a drug test.
Tommy, did you bang Ashley?
No, I've never banged Ashley. Why?
Why'd you take a picture with her?
Why'd you take a picture in her shower with her?
It was. How'd you know about that? You're not on my Facebook.
That
was on my Facebook.
I had about 30 people send me this photo.
It was her birthday, and she gave me permission to take this picture, and it figures you probably have some spies watching me on my Facebook, but
I don't have any spies watching you. People just send me stuff all the time. Just everybody sends. I don't have to ask anything. They just go, "Did you see this?" And they send me all kinds of stuff.
Like Tommy's doing something bad. Oh, look what Tommy's doing. He's doing something bad. It's like, I say this, I don't know if I've said this in the past. It's like Daddy Cronin and Daddy Ken. Hey, Daddy Cronin. Hey, Daddy Ken. Look what Tommy's doing. He's doing something bad. You should report on this. Oh, look what he's doing. Oh, no. You're bad, Tommy. Naughty. And I'm like, all I'm doing is being myself. That's all I'm doing is being myself. And apparently people are like, no. You're bad, Tommy. Naughty,
I didn't say you were bad. I said, why are you in the shower with Ashley? It's weird. You're in a shower with a girl. Or you're in
technically, she was behind it, and I was in the shower, and I said, can I take a picture with you? And she's like,
behind the shower?
Wait a minute. How did you get in the position to be like, let me take a picture of you in the shower? Like, you knocked on the door, and then she said you could come in, or like, what happened?
Basically, I walked into her house. Her mom welcomed me in. It was her birthday. She's 28 also. And
the big 2-8.
And her mother opened the door. She's like, Ashley's taking a shower. I said, happy birthday, Ashley. And it's like tradition that me and her get a picture together, and I give her like a cookie cake for her birthday and stuff like that. So the tradition, when on her birthday, I'll come by and see her. And she said,
you couldn't wait for her to get out of the shower?
Why didn't you wait for her to get out of the shower and then take a picture? What? I don't get it.
Because I was on a time schedule. I was like it was the midst when the hurricane was coming, and I had to get up to my parents' house, so I was on a time schedule, and that was I couldn't wait for her to get out of the shower, so I asked her, can I take this picture? And she kind of poked her head out. I snapped the picture, and I said, see you, Ashley, and then I left. Basically, that's all that went down. I just took the picture, a funny, awkward picture, and I said she gave me her permission to take the picture.
What if she was rubbing her cabbage like when you came in there? You know, you don't know.
I don't know. I don't know exactly. I don't know.
What he was hoping for.
I'm gonna throw up. Well, there it is. He just goes in. What's up? Anyway, I'm very thrown off by all this. Hang out, Tommy, for a second. I'm gonna play something.
Right.
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mon! I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon!
Where is this new Saudi Arabia show coming from? So is there gonna just be no Survivor Series build? Also, tonight's Raw blows dogs for quarters.
Yeah, dude, they won't build any. They'll do whatever they have to do these shows. They don't give a shit about building these other shows. And Hell in the Cell, they didn't. That's why they didn't care about building Hell in the Cell, because they knew it was just going to be a walkthrough anyway. Josh Williams, thank you, Josh Williams, for the $5. Got a few of these coming in, so we'll let them play. Yeah, there's what's up to No Death? He's here too. What's up, No Death? Yeah, that's why Hell in the Cell, nothing was really decided, and it was just kind of like a walkthrough, because they knew that they needed to do Hell in the Cell, and then do other things.
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mon! I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon!
It's like a reunion or something. Love you, Joe and Jake and DMOOOOOOON.
Medic Lucky's in the house now. Medic Lucky 1. He added a 1. A 1. He added a 1 at the end of his name. Very interesting. Shout out to Monica's here, too. Look at that. Bad Omen's in the house. No Death's in with the wrench. Skyler White's even here. Everybody's here, even though Raw was horrible. Thank you, Medic Lucky. Good to talk to you. We'll see what else people got to say. And then we'll fucking move on to the next fucking abomination from this Raw, which really, there's nothing to talk about. It just was a horrible Raw. It was terrible. And, you know, the ending... Oh, my God, man. I don't...
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mon! I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon!
Blumpkin song sounds like something that comes on while riding around and gotta love it.
You got that
Hashtag Nia Enzo.
Blumpkin. Blumpkin pussy juice. That pussy's loose. It's on the... Angel Pimentel. Thank you for the donation, man.
Oh, I will say Dean Ambrose and Drew McIntyre had a good match in the beginning of Raw.
Yeah. There was another
that
good
wasn't
one.
bad. That was a decent match.
Wasn't like Seth's or something was decent or some... Like, I don't know. There was another one that was all right, too.
I didn't like Seth and Dolph at all. That hurt my soul.
We've seen it a million times.
Yeah, that was the problem. I was fighting sleep really bad at that point.
Yeah.
Worse than I am now.
Shit bum!
You're so right about old school fans staying home. I've gone to every show here in the Dallas area since WrestleMania was here a couple of years ago, and when I saw tickets for this show go on sale, I decided not to go and endorse this Roman title push.
I don't blame you. Abel Salas Jr. Abel Salas Jr., I am so there with you on that, man. I would not have gone to this show tonight. I would have known. Like, absolutely not. Maybe I'd go to a Hell in the Cell, but, I mean, we did a couple years ago. I went to the one in Boston. I wouldn't go to the Raw after. Dickie.
I will bury you 6 feet under, and you will rest in penis. I am the dead man, and I like little boys' asses. I will never cease to exist. I am the dead man, and I walk in my sleep. That's where dead man walking came from.
I'm back to claim Triple H's soul. Dickie Nias. Thank you, Dickie. That's very funny. Christian.
I hate to be that guy, but with the product being so bad, I hope there are technical difficulties. The satellite feed crashes, the audio equipment breaks, and the truck gets stranded. That's how pissed I am.
Can you believe that stuff like that really seems like it's never caused a problem almost ever? It's almost unbelievable. Christian.
Because they have two that take separate routes, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. Christian Rodriguez.
This way they're never on the same highway, and they always took separate routes.
That's crazy. What a great idea, though. I'd double up, too. Why not? It's
That's
pretty
why they
amazing.
have one outside and one inside. They've always had two going in the arenas.
Billy, you cunt! Frog off!
Tommy on equals a Raw bathroom break match. Piss off, Tommy. The elite of the elite.
Oh, my God, dude. Broken Ambrose. Dude, Broken Ambrose, thank you so much for the $20 donation, Broken, man. Holy shit. Largest donation of the night by Broken Ambrose. Thanks for the tip, man. I know it's been a tough one tonight. It's been a boring Raw. I haven't brought, I've been very tired here on my show, so I apologize. Yeah. I tried to drink a cup of coffee. It sort of spiked me for a few minutes earlier, and I just feel weighed down, man. I feel real bad right now. But anything that you guys wanted to mention about anything else while we're here?
I was trying to go through the match list. I mean, Dean and Drew had a pretty decent match.
I don't want to relive it.
It wasn't bad. Oh, one thing I wanted to bring up to you. Chad Gable had a singles match with Victor. It was 3 minutes. It was short, but I guarantee they're going to make us wait for weeks and weeks and weeks with all this fake enthusiasm and nonsense until, Bobby Roode actually turns. Why are they waiting so long to pull the trigger on this?
I guess they figure they can use those guys right now to, fill things. Like, all right, we need 5 minutes. All right, throw Bobby Roode and Chad in there. And then when they feel like we need something, we've been, cooking this for a while, and then they'll do it, and I don't know when that is exactly, but I already don't care. And
it should have happened already. It should have happened week 2.
It could have happened week 2, or the very night. To be honest, they're partnering
would have had
together.
more impact the same night.
Yeah, exactly. Or just whatever. Because now you allow people a week to be like, I know what they're gonna do. Chad's gonna, Bobby's gonna turn heel. Imagine if Chad ends up being the one that turns heel, dude. Will you not want to eat your own asshole? But
my God.
I mean, they're setting up obviously Rude to turn heel with him.
Yeah, because they thought that Jason Jordan might be able to come back. Now there's conflicting reports saying he again might be done with wrestling. So.
That could be the other reason. Maybe they thought, then we'll move him back with Jordan and then this or whatever. But again, for the second time, we've had major reports that Jordan is retiring because of his neck issues. That is so fucked. This is a kid. Man.
He's so young.
He's a 20-something-year-old kid who, by the way, looked at first like, that guy's not going to get over. And then he got hugely over in NXT with Chad. And the both of them did.
Yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mon. I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon.
The hypocrisy of WWE tickled their own balls for showcasing an all-women PPV then a week later have a show where women aren't allowed.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking stupid, John Williams. It's pretty ridiculous. Thank you, Josh Williams. I keep calling you John, Josh. I'm sorry. Thanks for the donation, Josh. I keep thinking he's younger because, I think Velveteen Dream is that age, and I keep thinking he's that age too. But, it was awesome. They were an exciting tag team. They were, electric. They were, a mixed, white and black guy tag team. There was so much fun with them being tagged together, and it was so fun to watch them. And this guy can't wrestle again? That's so fucked up. Motor City Marks, what's up, man? Thanks for subbing to the channel.
Yeah, PW Insider said it's a lot worse than what they initially thought it was going to be. And recent testing shows that the neck injury is far more severe and not healing like they thought it was. You can't mess with the neck.
Dude, that's so jacked up, man. I know exactly what they're talking about. I mean, dude, I didn't go back to hockey. I mean, I never got hit. I got hit one time. One time in hockey.
Yeah. And I mean, my neck is fused from C1 to C3. I know all about spinal fusions and neck injuries and issues, and it's horrible.
But see, dude, your neck is fucked. And I only got hit once, and I can tell that it is still not right ever. It will never be right. And you've gone through the next steps of that, and clearly he's at the very like, you know, he's probably
he's at the extreme.
Yeah, he's probably at the like, dude, if you wrestle again, you could lose your fucking paralyzed.
Yeah, you could be fully paralyzed,
or your neck will, dude, your shit will degenerate, like, and then your
I've
spinal
had
fluid leaking,
spinal degeneration, and I eventually need vertebrae replacement, and I lose feeling. I went through that at points and times too, and that's what I'm saying. I know how scary that is. So for him to, never mind not be able to wrestle, but be able to walk at times, that looming over his head is beyond frightening. So,
you know, I know I'm not one to talk because I wear a lot of the same shit, like, and I have it washed and I wear it again. I buy 3 shirts of a shirt that I like sometimes because I just don't like to think about it, like wearing I buy 3 shirts of the same thing and I wear them a lot. But Tommy, why the fuck do you wear that shirt every single fucking day?
For Keemstar.
I'm sorry. It's just a shirt I wear, and I apologize if it bothers you. I mean, I just
you wear that shirt every day.
I mean, I just like it's one of the decent shirts I have besides my other.
But how do you wear that shirt every day?
I wear it as an undershirt, like for a lot of my when I wear my suits and stuff like that. So I get it washed. I recently had it washed. It is washed. Just to let you know, Joe. I recently had it washed. When I was up at my parents' house with a hurricane. When wasn't that
wearing it as an undershirt though? That thing.
That's even
quick.
grosser. Yeah.
That's like me. My wardrobe consists of nothing but these pocket T-shirts. So I have like 7 black, 4 gray, 3 blue, and 2 brown.
He's like, I like.
So it looks like I wear the same
oh
thing.
My god!
Oh my god, dude!
Oh my god, dude! What is he doing? I just saw his breasts. I actually took him off camera because I think his tits are too big to be considered okay.
Well, no, we just might get in trouble, Tommy.
Yeah, that's all. It's logistics.
Notice how he picked it up from the floor too.
Yeah, then he picked up a.
And why are you apologizing?
Why are you culturally appropriating the duck?
Well, I don't know. It's just
it was a question. You don't have to apologize. Say I'm sorry because you're wearing a shirt. It was a question.
Well, I was just wearing the shirt because I thought I was just comfortable wearing the shirt, and that's why I was wearing it. So I just
have to change. It was a question.
I'm just kidding, Tommy. I'm fucking.
Could have been
you.
Your favorite shirt.
Tommy.
It was just a question.
Listen, Tommy. Anything you want to say? I'm gonna let you go because I'm gonna be getting wet here. And anything you want to say before you go?
Folks, you're watching the Joe Cronin Show, the most electrifying wrestling podcast today on YouTube.
It interrupted you.
Is being a perv part of being autistic too?
Oh.
Because apparently, greed, lying, and being a user is.
Oh, man. Derek Hans. What's up, Derek?
Jesus Christ.
Thanks for the $5. Being a perv part of being autistic too? Because apparently greed, lying, and being a user is.
The timing of that.
Jesus Christ. Right as Tommy's trying to fucking... The Joe Cronin Show's great and everything's awesome, and then this fucking Derek Hans just shits on him.
He's
said
like a plow truck in a blizzard.
Ever on the Joe Cronin Show, dropping one of the hottest promos here today. Things are taking place here on the Joe Cronin Show. Joe Cronin is bona fide psychotic and delusional, but he is amazing at that. He will put you through a solid steel table and deliver it every single damn night.
Well, you got the first part right, Tommy. You got the psychotic, you got right. But delusional, I think that's you. You're delusional. I'm psychotic.
The psychotic madman known as Joe Cronin. You have tapped the wire.
Thank you, Tommy. We'll talk to you.
The timing.
We'll talk to you later, man.
I was waiting for that shit.
Oh, my God, dude. What the fuck?
Tosh.0 tomorrow, baby.
Tosh.0 tomorrow. We're going to watch it live. So the Smackdown review will start with me watching Tommy on Tosh. I call Tosh anorexic Tom Brady. Anything else you want to say, Jake, about wrestling stuff or whatever?
WWE won their massive concussion-related lawsuit.
Saw that, yeah.
Yeah.
We figured that would happen.
So, yeah.
But that's good they're out of that now.
Concussions once were not treated as seriously as they are now, so that's why WWE was under fire.
Does that mean
they scored a major win? So
does that mean that the fucking goddamn it, that the demolition can come back now? Can we see? Demolition can take on New Day to get their record back.
Did you picture zombies?
I hung out with those guys about a year and a half ago. They were awesome. I fucking liked them.
Hey,
like, in real life,
no, because the lawsuit was entirely thrown out. So not only did they win, but because there was a whole group of them that WWE was being sued by for this concussion lawsuit. It was dozens of performers for lack of protection for concussions, and it has been officially dismissed in the United States District Court of Connecticut. So,
oh my God, dude. Himmelfarb in the chat just goes, I guess I didn't donate enough to Florence to get rid of Tommy.
Oh, Jesus.
Holy shit, dude. Himmelfarb
you
is
did on
fucking...
Friday, but not enough.
Not
enough to the hurricane.
If you talk enough shit about Tommy, Tommy will eventually say something about putting you in an oven. I guarantee it. Like, if Himmelfarb talks enough shit about Tommy, he'll be like, well, anyway, that's funny coming from Himmelfarb because I'll like put him in an oven. Like that's what Tommy.
Isn't your family in an ashtray? Like,
dude,
yeah, we'll get something.
Swear to God, Tommy will go there. He'll go right to that. He will every time. Fucking Himmel God. What's up, Himmel God? It has been
cracking up on Friday. So
yeah, that shit was funny.
Also, they're saying that at the Super Showdown, the stipulation is going to be either no DQ or last man standing between AJ and Samoa Joe. They originally wanted to go with an I Quit match, as they thought that would be the best option, but apparently Mike Johnson is reporting that the WWE now has a different idea. He says the great way to play into the fact that they're having the rematch in the Down Under in Australia on the 6th is that there needs to be a winner here, so no DQ, no count out. That's why they're thinking of going with last man standing. And this would also be the first time WWE Championship changes hands in Australia, he said via Ringside News.
Damn.
So that's something to look out for. That's pretty cool. And also tomorrow for SmackDown, we have Nakamura is defending his U.S. title against Rusev. And we're also going to see AJ Styles take on Andrade Cien Almas, so that should be good.
Damn,
so SmackDown already off to a pretty damn good start.
Yeah, SmackDown is, I mean, are you kidding me? This shit is going to change, like, tomorrow. It's going to be great.
Yeah, tomorrow should be a much more exciting night.
Right?
Yeah, there was nothing really about Raw. I mean, AOP had that really, really stupid squash match against more local talent. I don't understand why they have to continually have these squash matches still. I find those to be so unnecessary at this point. I mean, they're already established.
Yeah.
It's not like they just debuted.
Right.
They've been here since April. So I did like Drake Maverick kind of controlling them backstage. I'm not sure if it was Akama Razor that flipped out, but he grabbed one of the workers backstage and pinned him up against a wall. And he was like, save it for the ring, save it for the ring. And they put the guy down. And I was like, oh, it shows that he's got some authority over, the Authors of Pain. So I like that they finally showed that angle. That was at least a little bit of establishment there, but nothing, being done with it. So dude, they're destroying enhancement talent. They're not credible threats. They need to face actual teams, Can
I bring up something weird that has nothing to do with wrestling because it's been irritating me?
Please do.
I've had these people that have left Patreon before. Not a lot of people, but a couple people. Most people are still patrons, but a couple people leave, and it really just makes me go what the fuck, dude. The other day, right? So someone leaves the Patreon and they wrote, "I've had it with supporting someone who lets anyone and everyone attack his supporters. Good luck." It's what the fuck? I don't let what? But so today I get this person on Patreon, and they said this, on Patreon. This is what they said. I didn't name any names because I wouldn't do that, but it's interesting. While I love the show and what you've done with it, I'm becoming increasingly uncomfortable with the amount of drug references made on it, particularly from Jesse J and Scott McKinnon. I'm a straight edge, and this stuff makes me uncomfortable. Perhaps they could tone some stuff down a bit. Just saying, all the best. Sorry, but that's how I roll.
Is that the shit from Monetize This?
I don't know. Like, I guess maybe. Like, first of all, number one, why would we tone it down now? You left. You know what I mean? Number two, I don't do drugs, except for I do drink here or there, obviously on weekends, and
But that's alcohol. That's not.
Nah, I think that counts if you're straight edge too. But here's the thing, like.
But you're not promoting drug use.
Why? Well, maybe they see it that way. But again, it's just I don't know. I mean, like, I'm not saying that they can't leave. I'm just saying it's weird.
Yeah,
like,
it's their opinion.
It's bizarre. It's like, dude, Jesse barely says anything, and Scott is rarely on the show. Now, he was on quite a bit on Friday, but I had someone else leave because they said they didn't like Scott, like, months ago. But then I went and checked them out, and like, they're on other people's that literally Scott's there too. It's just like, what? Like things change every week. Like, there's different people every couple weeks. Things change here or there. We never usually talk about shrooms and whatever the fuck else. And I don't really get into that too much either. Like, we were just joking about how funny it would be, but it's like, dude, man, people really fucking unpatron for that. You really went like, oh, I'm gonna unpatreon because of that. Like, what the hell?
Like, probably just an excuse to like.
Yeah, no, they wrote a paragraph here. No, they wrote this thing. Like, there's no way they wrote this. They would have just been like,
yeah. The funny thing
you don't have to write anything.
The discussion wasn't like about anything hardcore. You guys weren't talking about like cocaine and crack usage. I mean,
I wish we were.
Like, psilocybin, mushrooms.
It was about shrooms. Yeah, I think
it was about mushrooms and about how it opens up your mind and your psyche and. I mean,
see, if I'm a straight edge, if I'm straight edge, I'm just sitting there like thinking about this, because I am kind of like, I can relate to this guy because I don't do that stuff either, but it's fun to joke about, and I'm sitting back thinking like man, these guys are fucked, and this would be so fucked up. Like, I don't know, imagine if you did shrooms, but it's not like we're sitting like you said, it's not like I'm sitting here like you got to do it, I mean, Jesse kind of does, but he's a whole different guy. That's his character. But I don't know. I just think it's weird that I've never seen someone on Patreon and be like, you talk too much about drugs. It was really bizarre. Anyway, it's weird. I don't know. And then the other one, like, oh, protect your whatever the fuck. So if anybody wants to make up for these people that left Patreon, and feel free to jump onto patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. 352 patrons are there. 2 $10 patrons left, I guess, because drugs and something else. Oh, that's great. Now Jesse's calling. Great. Now they're really going to be upset when we put
Scott's
Jesse
in
on
the chat.
Actually, you know what? Jesse's going to actually do drugs right now on the show on video, and then he's going to stick a needle in his arm.
I don't have any veins.
Oh my God! I assume obviously you're calling because you heard that. Like what?
Exactly.
What the fuck?
I don't know. My first thing I saw was Himmelfarb just be like, fucking shrooms, fuck yeah. And I'm like, what?
I don't know, man. The guy wrote a big, long, like, fuck this. Like, you like drugs and I don't like it. Like, I don't know, man.
The thing is, I just fucking tuned in because I was busy. Like, I don't know what preceded this conversation. Like what made it start with shrooms? What happened?
Wait, you didn't hear the Patreon that left?
Oh no!
Why the fuck did you? What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
I heard shrooms and.
Oh my God, dude! Like, what the fuck, dude? 10 minutes ago, I mean 5 minutes ago, I just put up like the exit surveys on Patreon. I lost 2 patrons. One because they said I didn't defend them or whatever, and a second person left, and the reason they gave was because Jesse talks too much about drugs, basically.
Jesse and Scott had brought up the illicit drug use.
Yeah,
they're straight edge.
That's why I thought I thought that's exactly why you called. Like, while I love the show, what you've done with it, I'm becoming increasingly uncomfortable with the amount of drug references made on it. Particularly Jesse and Scott. I'm straight edge. Just makes me uncomfortable. Perhaps they could tone that stuff down. Well,
perhaps you could do some research and find out that mushroom simply has DMT in it, which is a natural occurring substance in the brain.
Well,
not you, them.
Know. No, I know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know what their thing is.
I mean, it's like okay.
Yeah,
what's their drug? So what? Do they still hear like a can go off and fucking? Hey, where is it? Like what is their drug choice? Really. What can I like?
No, their drug is life, baby. Their drug is life.
But I mean, it's like you're saying you're straight edge. That includes beer, and like they've seen you.
Does that
drink beer
include
before and
judgment?
shit,
Because
you know what I
that
mean?
seems to be their favorite drug is judgment.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that was amazing. Their favorite.
There's no way
drug...
that's true, though, man. I don't think that.
Maybe they were trolling. It was no.
I don't know.
They wrote a whole thing though.
Was...
Like,
I can't deal with it. I didn't have a clue that was what started that.
Yeah, that's why we're like,
oh, like I thought you were talking about some wrestler or something in the news. Like somebody talked about mushrooms.
No, now you're calling, so I was like, oh, now here he is calling now because the person left Patreon because of the drug. Dude, I get messages every day from people complaining about different things, so it's hard to keep up. Like somebody was like, you know, I'd keep listening if you got rid of Scott, or I'd keep listening if you got rid of. Now that Bailey's gone, I'm gonna Patreon again. Like it's just like what the fuck, like, you know. So everyone just has these different tastes. It's really funny. But hey,
that's what. But you're delivering so much shit. You'd think like I'd get it if they were like, oh, you know, I'm leaving Patreon because you don't put up enough content or something. But no, it's like I don't like the fucking people, or you don't defend me enough in some silly fucking argument. What the fuck is all
Joe,
that
shit? Sid in the chat said it's time to go PG.
Joe, you know what's funny is that show is not even on your fucking Patreon. So like, what does that have to do with your Patreon?
Oh my god!
Because it was on Monetize This. It was
but I think
not even on your Patreon.
I think we talked about it on Corrupted a bit too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think it has been a theme. Oh shit.
For a fuck, someone donated 9. I'm getting hard, I got 9 inches inside of you.
Well, you know what? Fuck that guy. Beef Roller just paid for his fucking Patreon for next month.
And I'm coming, and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
How about all the dick references?
Did this straight edge fuck stop watching WWE when Jericho kayfabe made CM Punk drink alcohol?
Good
Did
point.
they stop watching WWE when Austin was slamming Budweiser's nightly?
Right.
Fucking hypocrite. Good riddance.
Yeah, I mean, Beef Roller, I love you. Thanks for the $9. You know what'd be really interesting is to see actually how much he supported me over the years. That would be really
probably like 1 month.
I don't know who it was because it doesn't tell me.
I don't know, man. First
I'm not gonna tell anybody, but I mean, I would look myself to be like, oh yeah, he's been here 6 months. But no, you know what it is
makes you wonder now.
You know, I guess the thing is, like, I just feel like it is hypocritical. But I mean, listen, I don't care. The guy supported the show for 1 or 2 months, and he could have downloaded 300 hours of shit. You know, so whatever. It's okay if you feel that way. I think being I think some people who are straight edge are great. Like, it's awesome that you feel like you don't need anything else. Like, that's amazing. But like, there are some people who are straight edge who are kind of like, you know, hypocrites or douchey, and it's like I feel like it's like, come on, man, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't do fucking drugs, and like for the most part, and I make fun of it. You know what I mean? It's like,
it's not even about just making fun of it. Like, you can talk about it.
Yeah, like, or whatever.
Like, what the fuck? So if they're that triggered that they can't even hear it be talked about, well, then turn it the fuck off.
Well, I think that's what he did.
Go to the other 300 fucking shows that Joe has on Patreon. What the fuck?
Well, I think this happens with people, man. They go, you know what? But I want to shout out the new patrons, which is what I wanted to do originally, and then it led me down to this fucking dark alley. I got to shout out. Dude.
That's the problem. People sometimes, because they are on Patreon or donate, they feel like, you know, they.
Well, I don't think that's this guy. I don't think that's this guy though. I mean, I don't think. This guy's not saying change or I'm leaving. He just said I'm leaving, but then he did say maybe if there was less of it or whatever. Well, you've already left, so I mean, I'm not.
But he did kind of do it. Just he did it backwards.
Kind of did it backwards. Yeah, maybe he did. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna change. So yeah, you're not gonna like me anymore. But I even that being said, thank you for you know what I mean, contributing to the show while you were here, and I'm sorry that.
Hell yeah.
I mean, my theory is eventually I'm gonna offend everybody. I mean, that's really it's been the last 5 years. Like, there's some hardcore people who are with me. There's probably people that don't like some things I say, but they stay anyway because they know it's like, I don't agree with everything he says.
I'm sure they don't agree with everything, you know.
Right, and if I like insult, if I actually offend somebody, I don't mind if they tell me, like, listen, this kind of offended me, because I'll say, listen, I hope I'd love you, but I'm not going to take back what I said. But I mean, I don't want to offend you. But Vincent the Bear, Vincent the fucking Bear went from a $5 patron to a $10 Patreon.
Nice.
So, thank you, Vincent. Charlene M is here. I believe she knows Heistman. So Charlene, what's up to her? She's here as well. Became a $5 Patreon. And the bottom line is you get fucking 8 hours a week of bonus content on Patreon with guys like Jake and me and Jesse. And, just fucking corrupted podcast, the Morning Madness that I do here or there now. I've got one coming for tomorrow that I'm probably going to put up. I got something else coming up later.
Don't forget our show, After Drugs.
After Drugs, that'll be on After Dark and after you've drugged yourself.
Oh, that would be such a great show to have you and Joe take an exorbitant amount of either acid or mushrooms. Each week it's a different drug.
Oh
cocaine,
my God!
Heroin, mushrooms, and then you do a podcast that's After Drugs.
We could call it Drug Goons.
Yeah, that's what I was
I like After Drugs though because you do the drugs. And that's the pre-show, and then the show starts, and everything that follows is the show.
Dude,
After Drugs, and you guys just talk while on drugs.
Do you know that if you still search Beer Goons on your Amazon Dot or any podcast area, you can still get that first episode that me and JD did from New York? Like, it's funny. It's still there. One episode.
You guys did 2 episodes, no?
Oh, did we?
I have 2 from you guys. Yeah.
Oh, my God. If we did 2, then I only uploaded 1 to the iTunes.
I have both on iTunes.
Oh.
I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2.
God
I thought
damn.
it was 2, but...
Wow. I got to check that out. I haven't been on iTunes in forever. Do you guys?
That would have been great.
Can I ask people in the chat? Can you guys give me an honest answer? Because I've been thinking about putting up like a podcast where like samples of the shows and other things go up, like whether it's 20 minutes, samples 10 minutes, or doing a whole new show. Like, but because I want to have something that's on the podcast arena, but not anywhere else at all. But there's so many podcasts like that I have on my Patreon. So then it would be another show, and I've got so many goddamn shows. But I basically want this one hopefully to get discovered by new people. But out of the people that no, I'm not friends with JD anymore. He fucking sent the lawyer after me. But we're okay. We talk here or there. Man, that guy doesn't know about our history. What the fuck? But anyway,
he's a fag.
Oh, come on, Jesus. He's a okay. No. So like, if do you guys listen to podcasts on iTunes still? Everybody. Like, would you guys rather, like, I don't feel like nobody does. I feel like they either come to YouTube.
I do. Like, it depends. If there's if it's a podcast that allows video, like Joe Rogan or something, I may want to watch it on YouTube rather. But if it's one where they don't do video, I just go there. It's easier.
I think they do.
I've been doing everything on YouTube, honestly. I haven't listened to podcasts.
Unless I really want to hear a podcast, like, right after they do it, because usually iTunes takes a day or so for some podcasts.
Now,
after their release dates.
Now, you guys can hear, anybody in the chat, anybody listening right now, you guys can listen to the first 30 episodes of Corrupted. So if, Michael Ryan, what's up, man? Yeah, me and JD did a show for 3 years together, bro. You got to go look that up. Go look up the first 30 episodes out of nowhere. You're going to be like, oh, shit. Dude,
that was the first show I called in.
I'm still kind of friends with JD in a way. We're not really friends. We text, though, and... we look out for each other sometimes, like, hey, what's up? That's about it. But we obviously can't get along anymore, so we don't do anything.
But, good guy that was happy I was in the hospital. Yeah, fantastic human being.
Yeah, what a fuck. He said to apologize to you, but I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, right.
I don't trust JD as far as I could fucking goddamn nurse with AIDS. But
Whoa.
What? What did I say? I don't even know what I just said.
I like it.
Me too.
You wouldn't like it if she dosed you.
Shit ton of,
you got to watch Norm Macdonald's special. Did you see that? Oh, what about podcast, Jake? Oh my God, dude! Listen, everybody, if you hate SJWs and the whole fucking SJW movement, do yourselves a favor and support Norm Macdonald's Netflix show, because holy shit, a couple of those episodes were fire.
10 years. I'll have to check that out. That sounds good. I like Norm, so. Yeah, I pretty much watch everything on YouTube. I used to be all about podcasts, and then especially YouTube Red, being able to play things offline, download them, and I mean, I've had YouTube Red since it was in beta, but now I rely on it even more. But it would be good to get onto iTunes. I just don't know what people would be interested in.
What was that? Say that again about iTunes.
I don't know what people would be interested in for iTunes.
Yeah, I mean, what would you guys? I mean, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a like a poll up on Patreon, on Twitter.
Wouldn't it make more sense to just kind of put them there regardless, just in case, so they have the option, or no?
Well, that it's becomes a lot of work of now make it audio and now put it up there and whatever.
Okay.
And sometimes I feel like not a lot of people listen to it, and there's so many different things. What do I choose to put up? You know what I'm saying?
Well, like I was gonna say, if you want, I can help with that shit. I'm home a lot anyway.
That's a good point.
I'm always converting our shows to fucking audio anyway, so I can listen to them.
Beely, I tried to take your call a couple times. Beely, call in again. I'll get you on here. I tried twice and I fucked it up. I hung up on you by accident. Beely, call up, man. I'll get you on here. I was thinking that earlier, and I got sidetracked. I was like, gotta get Beely on, and I messed it up.
So you're seeing, or like, are you trying to see instead of Patreon, they listen to it on iTunes, or what?
Well, okay. So ADTR is donating. He makes a good point. I do put my podcasts on Spotify. On not Spotify, the other Podbean. So I like Spotify too. I have Spotify as well. So
I prefer podcast on Spotify.
Yeah, you know what? So I'll put them on Spotify too, because I'm the same way. When I listen to Bill Burr, I go to Spotify as well. So, I mean, I'll put it on all of it. You know, I'll put it on iTunes, Spotify, everywhere. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do another one. And obviously it's made possible by the Patreon people. But I don't know. Maybe I'll put half the episode on that. But I mean, you guys, a lot of people like Patreon because you can. When I put a new podcast up on Patreon, you can download it right to your phone. So then you have it downloaded right to your phone, and then you can just listen to it. A lot of it has to do with how you what job you have too. Like if you drive for a living, like a lot of people obviously don't want to kill their data plan on YouTube, so they prefer to like hear audio or download it from Patreon or whatever the case is.
Well, the cool thing with iTunes, I don't know if Patreon does this, but like when iTunes, I know for like the corrupted episodes, when you would pop them out, it would automatically download whenever they would be released.
Oh,
so, like,
yeah,
I'd have them right away.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. RPW in the chat goes, you people are fucking nerds. Yeah, no shit. What are you doing here then? What are you doing with all us nerds? Why the fuck you in here? Talking to all of us nerds, man. Come on, what's up? The fuck's going on, man? I bet you I've shot more loads in a woman than you have this year, by the way.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Chocolate rain.
Bring it on, motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck. We're just sitting here having a state of the Joe Cronin Show talk, basically. ADTR. Yo, Beely, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up, Joe?
How you doing?
I want to kill myself. That's how I'm doing tonight.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. and we're still thinking about this piece of shit show.
I can't believe what I just watched tonight, dude, because, like, I'm so fucking tired right now. Like, I just want to go to fucking sleep. But I figured I'd just call on the show just to sit on this fucking Raw, because I fucking hate WWE now, because the shit that they do to get Roman over and everything, it's fucking pissing me off. Like, oh my God. If it wasn't for y'all's show, I wouldn't watch Raw and SmackDown every week. Like, literally.
I know. I can't believe that, man. I've heard that so much, too. Like, it's crazy. I'm there with you. If I wasn't doing this show, I wouldn't be watching. So, it's a lot of fun to, I don't know, at least it's something to do. At least I can still watch wrestling because I have to do this. But if I was you guys, I mean, I don't know, like, I'd have to be in a different mindset. Like, because all my life I only want to do shows and do commentary and do videos and stuff. So, like, if I was somebody that didn't do that and I was somebody who, like, I just love whatever your job is, driving or fucking making music or something, then I wouldn't have this and I wouldn't listen to those shows probably. So I wouldn't watch either. So this is so bad.
Yeah.
We're watching history right now. I feel like we're watching, like, one of the worst times that I can remember, yet it's the most profitable time ever, and it's bewildering.
Yeah, and then Stephanie McMahon says that, oh, we listen to the fans. No, you don't. Don't give us that bullshit. Don't bullshit the fans like that. Because WWE likes to lie to the fans. They're like, oh, we're doing this because of that or whatever. No, you're not. You're bullshitting. You're fucking bullshitting.
Well, see, I think they selectively listen to the fans. I think, like, they pick and choose, you know, what they want to do with what the fans interpret. It's exactly like this. Ready? This is the example that you need. The Ultimate Warrior, he wanted an award, a different award, for not the wrestlers, but for all the production people that put on the show and that do all this thing. He wanted a special award. That was the Ultimate Warrior's wish and dream or whatever at his Hall of Fame speech. So Stephanie heard that. Vince heard that. And then he died the next day. And then what did they do? They turned it into the Warrior Award, but it's for kids and all this other stuff, which is wonderful. How are you going to argue it? But that's not what Warrior said. Just like so they do the same thing they literally do the exact same thing with the audience. Oh, the audience is calling for something different or something, whatever the hell. Like, well, we're going to do this. They like manipulate the idea of what we wanted, and then they don't do it right. That's exactly the exact example that you can look at to make it easy for you to understand how they see things. If that's listening.
It's like when they do stuff that we want them to do, it's too late and we don't give a fuck about it. It's like, yeah, it's too late. We don't care. So fuck you. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, what the fuck was Ronda Rousey doing tonight? She was like,
dude, I'm putting it out there right now. If anybody, like, I'm going to get the clip myself, probably anyway, but if anybody can get the fucking sound clip on their DVR of her fucking cackling in the ring like a weirdo and put that on my Twitter at CorruptedPod, at CorruptedPod on Twitter, I will try to play that before we leave the show because it is like, what the fuck is she doing?
I think she's just nervous. I think that's what it is. It's nervous.
She's
laughter.
giddy and
somebody
nervous.
said that, oh, she's trying to be funny. And somebody else in the chat was saying before, like, oh, I hate the way, like, almost like she's full of herself. I don't think that's it. I don't think it's like a conceited thing. I think she's just genuinely nervous, and she still just can't get rid of the butterflies. Because she was very self-conscious back in UFC times as well. That's why she took that loss so hard to the point that she was suicidal over it. So.
Oh yeah, no. She really like it. Like I'm seriously, it like fires her up inside and makes her almost cry when people cheer for her. Like I'm not kidding, because she's so. I think she's so amazed that these people are giving her love. Like when she's an outsider to this business, I think she was very worried that she wasn't going to get liked, and then people are behind her, and she's just fucking can't hide it. You know what I mean? So it is genuine. But it's cringy. Like
she said that she expected to be booed or ignored entirely because, one, she had been on the UFC for so long. It was, almost 2 years at that point, if not longer?
Yeah.
It was quite some time. 2, she was an outsider. And 3, it was also, she was getting, some shade thrown at her by the female wrestlers saying that she was taking people's spots and whatnot.
Right.
So when she first appeared at the Rumble and the ovation she did get, she was not expecting to receive that kind of, raucous reception. And she was absolutely stunned and floored. And that's why she smiled when she was supposed to be serious. And that's part of the reason why I am, enamored by her. It's just, she has that feel-good thing about her because it's genuine,
Yeah.
I worry how far it's going to carry her, but it is right now just very genuine. So
yeah, she needs to try to keep the main face on a little more, but every other time she couldn't help it and smiled, I still didn't mind it as much because I was like, oh man, she's really happy. Like, so it's genuine. But tonight when she was the giggling and stuff was like, it really ruined it. It was very bizarre. Like,
dude, she laughed like a fucking geek in fucking high school. She was like, it's like, you're a fucking geek in class, and everybody tells a joke somebody just tells a joke that's not funny. You're the only one that's laughing. I was like, hee! And then somebody's like, shut the fuck up,
Dude, she laughed like Tommy laughs.
Oh my god, dude!
And then she told the teacher, "You forgot to give us homework." One of those.
Leah's laughing about it. She heard it.
Oh, Joe, I'm supposed to let you know also that Sav King said that you're a sex nerd.
Sav King said I'm a sex nerd?
Yes.
I kind of am, man. I'm a weird. I'm a hybrid. I'm like a weird like. Isn't she just a stupid mark? What? Isn't she just a stupid mark? She sounds like one when she laughs like that in the ring. Yeah, she's a goofball. She just can't believe people are cheering for her. Like, it's actually making her smile and stuff. Like, wow.
And what the hell? If you're a sex nerd, what the fuck does that make me? Jesus Christ.
Well, you're like a... Maybe you're like a...
You're a sex god.
Are you saying you're better or something? Like,
I'm like, well, I'm just, well, just creepier. No, I'm just kidding.
Michael Ryan said, I
no,
agree
just like,
that's
what the
genuine.
fuck?
No, let's just, like, no, nerdier.
maybe you are. You might be. You
You're the
might.
king of the Kama
I would.
Sutra.
I would say you probably are, man. Jesse's got some kind of tantric shit up in this thing.
Yeah, he can keep it going straight and hard for 8 hours without even thinking about busting.
He's put
like
7.
The fucking on American Pie where he's watering the plant.
You're like the guy who got 7 ball bearings put into his tongue so the ridgy lumps would rub against the clitoris. Now there's someone who's like, I'm on Patreon because of the sexual talk. Or because of the fucking...
I didn't want to hear about
good luck with that.
clitoral stimulation.
Too much penis talk.
Talk about vaginas.
Let's talk about dick. Let's talk about...
I don't want to hear about clitoral stimulation any longer.
Clitoral stimuli.
Just ask your wife if she does. Let me know.
I don't ask her. I just finished.
Well, I'd like to stay here. I'd like to stay here with you guys and talk about everything because, like, this is fun. But I literally might pass out, and I think Jake might be the same, and even D Moon. Anything you guys want to bring up or say before we go?
Just really quick, Michael said that I agree it's genuine with Ronda, but I don't think she's a good person. She shouldn't be a face. She'd have a much easier time being a heel. She'd be a great heel. I think she would be a great heel in time, but she's not ready at this point because she would laugh and giggle, and she couldn't keep serious yet. I think in due time she's going to be a great heel, but she's got to work through the awkward butterflies still. Give it another year, and I think she could be one of the best heels currently, if they do it right.
Well, I'm gonna go to my. I'm gonna play us out, man. I'm gonna drop the call, and I'll talk to you guys later. Moon, hit me up tomorrow. I mean, I think we're gonna play PUBG tomorrow after SmackDown, after the Tommy thing. So, Moon, if you want to play tomorrow, I'll definitely play, even if it's just me and you. But hopefully Jake and Charlie will be there.
I'm down as well.
Yeah, I'm down for sure, man.
All right. And Jesse's going to get an Xbox soon.
Nice.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's going to be badass.
Might have to get it for him. Let's raise the money.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it, man. Hey, Beely, thanks for calling, Beely.
Yeah, if I stop buying music equipment, I might be able to get it.
Yeah, what the fuck? Well, I bought a bass the other day. What happened to the Xbox? Thanks, Beely.
Well, I had to get a bunch of fucking meds from Mexico, too.
That, too. And Jake's got a bunch of meds he's got to get, and you never know if insurance is going to cover it or not, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I heard
I got a pharmacy sitting in front of me. I mean, it's like...
I heard we can get them from Canada now as long as we have a fucking prescription and they're cheaper.
Oh, really? Like, this is just an arm's reach. You know, that's bad. And you just got to, like...
Like, they just hold it in front of you, shake it. Come on. You know you need it.
Come here. Come on.
Come and get some. Come and get some.
Oh, I'm sorry. We need a pre-authorization from your doctor.
Hey,
these ones make you sleepy, and the ones that sleepy, well, we're going to give you these to keep you awake, but the ones that keep you awake make you hungry, so we're going to give you these to make you not hungry, but the ones that make you not hungry make you tired, so we're going to give you these to keep you awake, but the ones that give you...
Yeah, it's
like
all, dude.
You know?
Do you just want something that makes you suicidal so we can make this quick for you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you
really.
trying to kill me? Hopefully we can hook up tomorrow. Anybody, and we can do a little podcast, our shit tomorrow. So
I'm around.
I'm the one who fucks it up every day because I never know what's happening here. But yeah, we'll try to do it tomorrow, and I'll love you guys. Talk to you on Facebook and shit. Jake's at Countdown Ended on Twitter. Jesse is at JessieJJCS.
Yep.
Hell yeah. And D-Moon is D-Moon. Anything you want to plug?
No, I'm good, man. Just thanks for
What
taking my
are
call.
you doing lately then? What the hell's going on? I mean, just working or?
Yeah, dude, just working and going to school.
That's true.
I am doing streams for Bailey, for gaming streams for Bailey.
Oh, there you go.
Well, you're a fucking asshole.
JB, what?
Nothing.
I knew you were gonna say shit. JB Radio
I'm gonna
Gaming.
have to
JB
pass.
Radio Gaming. I might have to
man,
pass.
I want to kill you now, D-Moon.
Oh my god.
I fucking hate Bailey.
Why?
Because I want to punch him. I want to.
We're streaming Super Nintendo.
Is that why? Is he paying you for that? Like, oh, and I'm just kidding. Don't even.
Oh my god. Come on, man. Come on.
I was just thinking of Curb Your Enthusiasm when Larry like gives that guy $10,000. Then he throws a party, and then what's his buddy's name? The comedian. He's giving him $10,000 to perform there. And he goes, "I'm paying for you." And I can't bring up why. That's funny, but it's too bad because that would be really funny. I can't even bring it up. Anyway, this has really become very awkward all of a sudden. But fuck you, Bailey. Anyway, there you go. You can go listen to him over on Turncoat JB Radio Gaming. JB Justin Bailey. Who I want to stab. Good night, everybody. Thank you, D-Moon, Jesse, Jake, and thank you guys to everybody who donated tonight. Obviously, I wouldn't be here anymore. Good night. Good night, everybody. I appreciate all the comments on the new rap diss that I put out today. I put out 2 of them, but one of them, DJ Forever Gay. This was amazing. I came not once, twice, and 3 times. I cut off your kidneys and sell them on Wall Street. Yo, I kill nuns, and you will kill none. Fire as fuck. Thanks, Heistman Defoe. You guys are praising my crappy rap. Yay. Well, you know what? I'm sick of people telling me that I'm crazy because I don't like somebody, and then the minute they decide to not like them, then it's cool. But when I don't like them, I'm some kind of fucking hater that people are sick of. Well, fuck you. I'm dropping bombs on your fucking ass. Even fucking JD dropping bomb on him. Fucking everybody. Goodbye. See you tomorrow for SmackDown Review, Tommy, and more. Guys, if you're not a Patreon, get over to my Patreon. What the fuck are you waiting for? For goddamn $1, you can get some stuff. For $2, you can get a ton of shit. For $5, you get nearly everything. Certainly, you can go to $10, but $5 a month, and you get 30 hours of bonus content. And you can download it all on your fucking phone. It's awesome. It's all on the Patreon, all the shows. And you might even hear us talk about mushrooms and then want to leave. It'll be fucking amazing. Patreon.com, Joe Cronin Show. Plus, you can download every single stupid song or parody song I ever make. Goes up there, so you can download it and own it and keep it, or download all of them and then cancel anytime. Cancel whenever you want, but you won't. If you're entertained, you're going to like it. 90% sure. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the SmackDown review, and I'll see the rest of you on Patreon tomorrow afternoon sometime before SmackDown review and before we react to Tommy on Tosh.0. Good night. My name is Joe Cronin. Been doing this since 2012. Longest running YouTube wrestling review show on this bitch. Shout out to your mother's pussy.
The motherfuckers out there try to diss me. Bullets must be made but make believe because they miss me. All I ever hear is how you talking behind my back. Better be careful, I will drown you in a bath. Tug, blood spilled on a rub. Yo, rubber dub, this will go and need a scrub. Looking for a hug, cause I fill you up with drugs. Drag you to the porch, then throw you over easy. You're no longer breathing, murder in the season. I do it for a goddamn good reason. Yo, put on some dungarees and... Are you gonna try to talk tough when you're 5'3"? Go get a lawyer, yo, cease and desist me. I cut out your kidneys and sell them on Wall Street like your Larry Funk, except your liver is okay. Yo, just fucking go gay, get over with. I always like gotta hear about your fucking ass each day. I told everyone about a pedo named Stacy. Everyone said I was the bad guy being mean. How you feel now that he fucks with boys 15? DJ forever play, DJ forever pray. Only kids innocence, I bet he claims innocence. You know he smells underage scents. Need a couple bullets in his hippocampus. You fucking gross bitch. Raw sucks dick. That's why I wrote this rap. That's why I wrote this rhyme. Yo, I can take 5 pussies at a fucking time. Fuck you, DJ forever gay. Stacy, and fuck everyone who ever fucking talk bad about me. They'll fucking hate every day, but y'all motherfuckers going Lesnar gone gay. I'm straight up inside your mom's puss. I'm busting nuts. Everybody here can shut the motherfuck up. Joe Cronin is ready. I bought a bunch of guns, and if you wanna step to me, I'll kill every fucking one of ya. Yo, I'll kill nuns, and you will kill none. Take your best shot, you bunch of motherfuckers. It's time for the Raw review, cause this show is poo. Fuck you gonna do? You bunch of fucking lying motherfuckers. One of you motherfuckers needs a knife in your back. Pull out your spleen. You ask your mother if it was me that just did it. Bullet pierced through her face and it titted. Hit it a bit of the lip, it did. Roman Reigns blamed for the aim that I took at it. Turn WWE off, man, you're too old to watch. But I'm not finished, I'm not quitting it. Watch as I do a crotch chop, suck it. Roman, take the vest off, you sick fuck. Jacking off in the locker room with your pants off. Vest on, Samoan schlong, gone wrong. Vince McMahon pleasures his dong to Pat Patterson lurking, licking his lips. Got man tits with bisexual allegations, not quitting it. Pat's all about getting it. Kevin Dunn better run because Vince McMahon filled with cum and he's ready any minute to deliver it to your bum. Listen up, son, been fun, been a good run, but ratings are dying, attendance is down. But at least Stephanie says listen to fans. They listen to kids who are under 10 or anyone who's not a man. That's the plan. You think we're all dense. Universal title is dead. It ugly and red. Like Benoit on the network. Carriage is dead. Masturbated instead. Not enough can be said about the weekly show. It blows. That's why we got people leaving in droves. Are they really this blind? It's about time to leave this shit behind. Fuck it. There else, gotta be something. I'm eating a muffin, not bluffing. My friend Mark and I won't watch. Triple H, you were right. I'm out, fuck this. I'm not even watching tonight. Suck my dick raw, suck my dick raw. Suck my goddamn penis papples the fuck off. Suck my dick raw, suck my dick raw. Yo, I'm watching Monday Night Football instead.
Fucking Man in a Black.
Man in the Black.
Man in the Black. This is where it's at. Yo, if you get fucked up, you're getting my nutsack. Yo, Man in Black, what's up? Man, what's that? Yeah, about to fucking bust a nut in your fat. You fucking fat ass bitch. She's my goddamn dick. Sticks inside of your puss. I throw you in the bush. Man in Black. I am back, I'll give you a daddy motherfucking heart attack. What the fuck is up? Yo, you filthy slut. Yo, Smackdown made me fucking bust a nut. I fucking went crazy in the second row. I slapped the dumb motherfucker, raped a hoe. I'm crazy as fuck, and I don't give a shit. I gave the middle finger to camera too. Brian, what you gonna do about it? Yo, it's sucking my dick. Yo, road dog, fucking eat my shit. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, you can take my sign, but then I'm gonna cap your ass with this Tech 9. I'm fucking gutting with the gun, motherfucker. You goddamn piece of shit. Ugly undercover officers couldn't find the fucking hot cheese in the back of my pocket. Now I'm shooting you in the knees. I'm fucking emptying these bullets on your kidneys. What the fuck is up? Yo, I'm smoking trees. I don't give a fuck, yo, it must be your disease, cause you're dying off one at a time. And I got these hoes, bitches, and beers with me. Yo, we're watching Smackdown Live and we got HIV, but we don't die, cause we're fucking gods inside. Yo, everyone up in here, ride or die. Yo, bounce off the ropes. My fucking hands around your throat, make you choke. Yo, I'm smoking dope. Yo, the cops don't say nothing cause I'm hitting them up. And all them motherfuckers have filthy fucking sluts for wives. Yeah, those bitches can swallow cum loads down their throat, but they sometimes choke because my big fucking penis leave their throat broke with my fucking goddamn veiny cock always in their mouth. Yeah, take it out, slap the bitch in the face and erase the hat I have for the white race. Fuck that, yo, black or white, I'm having sex and orgasms all goddamn night. Oh, I'm coming. Oh, fucking it's something. Oh, fucking I'm coming. You better be lucky if you catch me in the dark, cause I might just spark some violence on your ass. And then I might fucking have to cut you up, baby, you under the grass. No one will find your body or your toes. No one knows what the fuck happened to Peter Jones. Nobody ever fucking finds your home, cause I burn that shit down. I burn your wife down. I killed your kids and your dog and left town. Yo, no one can touch me, motherfucker. Yo, no one can touch me, motherfucker. Man in black, man in black, man in black. You have a heart attack.
What the fuck was that, dude? What was
Yeah. Yo, my dick's so big, I'll make your girlfriend scream. I could make that bitch come, yo, before I cream. I'm so fucking crazy that I'll break your wife's puss. And then I'll eat out her ass, eat out her bush and tush. The sound that she makes when I penetrate between her legs. She screams so loud I fucking broken all her eggs. Damaging her pussy a lot, and I'm showing her why you gotta stay away from my cock. It's so goddamn fucking big that I'm breaking that ring. In between her fucking pussy, my dick it fucking swings. Like a hammer, it destroys that cunt. It explodes inside of her, and then goes in her bum, fucking.
Yo, what's up? It's me, Fousey Tube. Yo, feeling a little bit shitty. Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself. Yo, Keemstar made me wanna kill myself. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself. Kill myself. Kill myself. Been thinking about it a lot. Whole life gone to hell, I think I'll lay here and smoke some pot until I rot. Suicidal, bipolar, crazy up in here. Oh, I forgot some whacked up shit I draw in my own hair. Wear it halfway backwards hat and I'm halfway queer. I'm fear that I will molest someone in the rear. Douchebag for sure, but I got millions of fans. If they live by the river down by some vans. Douse myself in cologne. Bitches wanna know, wanna make a moan until they pick up the phone. Hey baby, what's up, foos? Last night was great, it was great, but I gotta disclose I got my STD on you. Another one down, another private part ruin. Wear a frown all over fucking town. Crazy like a stupid bitch, but this is how it goes down. I'm Fousey Tube, Keemstar made me frown. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself. Kill myself. Kill myself. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself. Keemstar made me wanna kill myself. Kill myself. Kill myself. Kill myself. Kill myself. Kill myself. I got nothing to live for except all this money and except all these subs, but I'm still up here whining like a bitch like I never made it in life. Yo, all this stuff was given to me free. I don't got a wife, cause I'm crazy, no woman would love me. Every time she talks to me I cry and go bustin' and going crazy, losing things, lusting for other women, and cry myself to sleep like I'm a victim. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself. Guys like Keemstar shouldn't be allowed to talk about me because they're so nasty and mean. Yo, bullies are making me wanna grab a knife and end my kill myself. Kill myself. Oh man, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself. Keemstar made me wanna kill myself. Kill myself. Kill myself. Fousey Tube, I wanna. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna. Wait for it. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna. You got it right. I wanna fucking kill myself. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself.
I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself. Even though I got money and views, all I wanna do is grab a goddamn motherfucking news. Kill myself. Here we go. Let's go. Let's do it. If you go hard, eat a Tide Pod. Show the motherfuckers you the craziest fucker they ever saw. Eat that fucker up, then shit it out your butt. Poison control, suck on these nuts. I don't need sluts. I can down 17 pods. Nothing affects me, the pods are getting me hard. Hit a home run in the bedroom, well covered in detergent. I don't give a fuck, I'm filled with adrenaline. Eat Tide Pods all day, then pussy all night. Yo, I eat Tide Pods every day. My mouth making that pussy bright. Yo, eat Tide Pods every day, then eat pussy at night. Eat Tide Pods every day, then my mouth make that motherfucking pussy right. Tide Pod, I go hard in my yard, motherfucker. The inside of my asshole is scarred from the poison inside. Yo, join the fucking ride. If you a weak bitch, you died. Boys like me fly, buying so many pods, my ass going broke. But these pods are making my goddamn mouth soaked. Tide Pods, that's what's up. Yo, get yourself a Tide Pod if you ain't a bitch slut. Make Roman look real strong. Make Roman look real strong. Make Roman look real strong. And fucker, he ain't done. Roman look real strong. Make Roman look real strong. Make Roman look real strong. And fucker, he ain't done. Slick back hair everywhere, and women stripping underwear. That's hair glare, and that's a summer wind hot right there. He wears a vest, I swear it should be against the rules, goddamn. Vince McMahon, and what the fuck is going on? Make Roman look real strong. Make Roman look real strong. Make Roman look real strong. And fucker, he ain't done. Roman look real strong. Make Roman look real strong. Make Roman look real strong. And fucker, he ain't done. Tater tot. Superman punch, drive-by shot. He's gonna wear a vest so he could be shot. Superman, the bullet hit the ground and did nothing. Roman's cock, it's like 10 inches, really long like Spock. Got that shot, really fucking hits the spot. Fuck the shield, fuck the rest, cause Roman is the very best right now. Vince McMahon, he gonna test for Superman and now. Make Roman look real strong. Make Roman look real strong. Make Roman look real strong. And fucker, he ain't done. Make Roman look real strong. Make Roman look real strong. And fucker, he ain't done. And everyone is gonna like Roman. Fuck yeah. He's gonna bury Strowman. feed them all to Roman. Roman's gonna bury Styles. Roman's gonna bury Styles. Roman's gonna bury Styles with that stupid smile. Roman Reigns makes me so damn insane. His dumbass look got me obliterating my brain. Extreme Rules, how the fuck can that be? There ain't no blood or extreme, cause this shit's PG. I'm mad and sad before I was glad. Bullet Club could've shown up badass, but they're weak, ready or not. Reigns is burying butts into an indie graveyard. Reigns can suck on my nuts. I won't fall in line, not gonna change my mind. No matter how much success you like the Lex Express. On the road to WrestleMania, couldn't pass the test. Damian Sandow was more over than you. They let him go because he took away fans from you. That kind of shit makes me want to explode. Instead I'll drop a big load down WWE's throat. Roman's gonna bury Styles. Roman's gonna bury Styles. Roman's gonna bury Styles. Feed them all to Roman. Roman's gonna bury Styles. Roman's gonna bury Styles. Roman's gonna bury Styles. Feed them all to Roman.
Don't forget to like, comment, and body slam that subscribe button.
Y'all know about it? Y'all know about that Blumpkin cunt pussy? Here we go.
Download this shit on Patreon.
You got that Blumpkin. You got that Blumpkin pussy juice. That fucking cunt, that fucking juice is on the loose. That pussy screws all of the men. Blumpkin, cunt, pussy, juice. Once it's in my mouth, I'll swallow all your juice. Blumpkin, fucking cunt, pussy juice. That cunt is on the loose, that pussy juice. I want that Blumpkin cunt's pussy juice. Nom 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 nom. Blumpkin cunt's pussy juice. All I want in my mouth, I can't take all of it. It's dripping down my throat so wet. Blumpkin cunt's pussy juice. Blumpkin cunt, it's all I want from you. I smell it from here, I smell it from there. I eat through your underwear. I nibble it up, I gobble it all. I make your pussy and your panties fall. I wanna withdraw your fucking cunt. Your beaver meat is on my front. I fucking lick it up my tongue. I'm getting oh cunt, pussy juice. That's all I fucking want from you. Your Blumpkin, your cunt, your pussy juice. Oh, your pussy's the size of a goddamn moose. I want it so bad I can taste it from here. I wanna munch it, I'll munch your rear. I will munch every part of you. Cause I want that cunt and Blumpkin juice. Pussy juice. That Blumpkin cunt pussy juice. Blumpkin cunt pussy. Blumpkin cunt pussy juice.
Check out my faggot quad. My faggot car. Now I'm in jail because I don't give a fuck about my kid. I got a faggot kid. Oh, I got a faggot light. Yo, somebody get that light out my face. I'm on my man. I tell my man, don't bust my man. Yo, this my man. Yo, look a white guy. Yo, that white guy is a fat
faggot.
Neglected my kids in a faggot car.
What the fuck, bro? What is this guy saying in these videos?
Can I ask, like, seriously,
Dude, let me
guys,
just
just
tell
for
you.
a second. Hang on a second.
What you just did is #1 record right there, dude.
Like, I gotta ask you guys this. This is where I get really offended as a musician. Like,
I
there
know
are
what you're gonna say.
talented people in this world, and then guys like this get rich. This is
And they
why
make millions for that. They make millions.
I don't know if it's Joe or him.
If you rhyme it, I promise if you rhyme it, then he's old.
Come on, man. Are you kidding me?
I'm on Earth, I'm a soul.
What is this?
I was on Earth when I was old.
Brought hell on Earth for the whole.
Pissed off because of all that I see. I got every fucking crybaby side yelling at me. You are all diseased. Carlin said it best. The American dream to believe you gotta be asleep. Cry about football, but you got no balls. Take a knee, you crybaby bitches. So fuck Trump, fuck the NFL, fuck fans, fuck the man, and fuck concession stands. Fuck Democrats and fuck Republicans. Fuck a man with 3 chins. Fuck all of my sins and all of my wins. Bringing shit real so your racist ass can understand. Stop playing the victim, this country is soft. Since when did we all become about cutting each other off? One love for humans, I love and equal. Deal with it, bitch, and I don't pray to steeples. Instead, I'm believing in people. Stop being offended by everything that you see. I just called you a dickless pussy, now we got beef. You lucky I don't troll your Facebook page for a week. You probably just cry your snowflake ass with suicide. So soft you cannot survive, but I will just thrive and you will die. I just cut you up from the inside, I'm nuts. Watch how I ride, I'll watch how you die. Watch how I eat the hole between your mother's wet thighs. Don't give a fuck. Fuck you, fuck me, fuck us, and fuck everybody.
He's a too awesome man to
Fuck
keep
you,
rapping
fuck me,
firefight.
fuck us, fuck all of our money. Fuck you, fuck me, fuck us, and fuck everybody. Fuck you, fuck me, fuck us, fuck all of our money. And fuck Tommy and C.
Valentine Productions.
Fuck you, fuck me, fuck us, and fuck everybody. Fuck you, fuck me, fuck us, fuck all of our money. Fuck Tommy and C. You all disease. We are all disease. They are all disease. Now we are diseased. Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody.
Yo, 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 what's up? Yo, Smackdown suck, Smackdown suck, yo motherfucker, you fucked it up, yo, Smackdown suck, yo, Smackdown suck, yo, suck a dick motherfucker, yo, Smackdown suck, bitch, eat my shit, swallow on my semen too, eat my dick, yo, eat my fucking anus too, eat my shit, yo, eat my brown poo. I don't give a shit, I'ma cap you. Shoot, shoot in the head. Yeah, now you're dead.
Watch Smackdown instead. It'll give you red. It will make you dead. It will give you AIDS. It will make you wanna become a slave. You'll go back 50 years in the bathroom with the downtown running down. Shot me like oh, I got your cup down. Yo, smack with that bitch like my fucking slave. Chinese, she's a cracker, Chinese, but now the roles reversed, bitch. Get paid, you don't get laid. You get hate, motherfucker, hate, motherfucker. Holler at your boy, motherfucker, while I shoot you with my toy. AR-15, sucker, now you are destroyed. Now you're fucking dead.
What is wrong with me? But I stuck the needle in my arm 'cause I got a disease. So everything I do, it always seems to make me feel so much good, and I will not stop it now. No matter what you say, the only thing that takes the pain away is what I have to buy. I have to lie and steal to get a taste, but it makes me feel so fucking good. I would steal from my kids if I could to get that taste. It bleeds a little bit at first. It hurts a little bit at first. And then you start to get a thirst. You start to crave all that it gives. It's an eraser for the mind. Motherfucker, it's one of a kind. I gotta kill the pain.
Logan Paul will attempt to make our children all fucking retarded. This inbred porcelain fuck will dominate the world.
I'm Logan Paul, I got a green hat. 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 And you ain't got no green hat 'cause you probably fat. I got a green hat, yo, how about that? I'm Logan Paul, and I got a green hat. I'm Logan Paul, I got a green hat. I'm Logan Paul, I got a green hat. Do you got a green hat? No you don't, yes I do, no you don't. I'm Logan Paul, I got a green hat, you stupid cunt. I'm Logan Paul, I got a green hat. Check out my motherfucking goddamn green hat. I can do whatever I want. I'll make your kids buy my shit if I goddamn want. I tell your kids what to do, you little 7-year-old faggot. Buy my fucking shoes, buy whatever I say because I am cool. And if you don't buy my shit, you should blow up your school. I'm Logan Paul, I got a green hat. I'm Logan Paul, I got a green hat. I'm Logan Paul, I got a green hat. And I control all the shit your children do. All you dumb fucking kids follow me. Do what I say, you'll kill your goddamn parents. Do what I say, and if you don't do what I say, you might be dumb, or I might call you gay. I'm Logan Paul, I got a green hat, 3 eyes, a motherfucking spaceship, rainbow flies. I'm Logan Paul, I got a green hat. Oh, I'm Logan Paul, I got a green hat. How about that? If you don't like me or Jake, you can fucking bury your grave and dig yourself in for fuck's sake. If you're cool, you tell all other kids at school that Jake Paul and Lake Paul fucking rule. Yo, Logan Paul, I got a green hat. I'm Logan Paul, I got a green hat. I'm Logan Paul, I got a green hat. And you will do what I say, how about that? If you don't listen to what I tell you to do, you should probably just blow up your school. I'm poisoning all the kids I know. I'm turning them into dumb dildos. The inbreeding is in my family. But I got a green hat. Logan Paul, I got a green hat. I'm Logan Paul, I got a green hat. How about that? I'm Logan Paul. I'm Logan Paul. I'm Logan Paul. I can do whatever I want. There's no consequences when you're right and cracker. Yeah, I'm kinda porcelain, looking like a man doll. I don't give a fuck. I'm Logan Paul. I got a green hat. Oh, I got a green hat. Logan Paul, I got a fucking green hat. I got a fucking green hat. How about that? What the fuck is on my head? Yo, JD from New York. Don't even get me started on the motherfucking dumbass dork. 5'5", how are you alive? You're like a goddamn gnome. How the fuck you survive? Go back to your apartment at night, all alone. Pick up the phone. No 800, please fuck me. Oh my god, I wanna have sex with thee. And then no one fucking answers you, cause you dumb motherfucking prick asshole too. That's why House of Glory hired you, so they can fuck you in the back of a gay zoo. Here, give me a kazoo, cause I'll go fuck like that. I'm going nuts, yo, Tommy NC. You got a disease like it's HIV, maybe Hep C. You big fat, look like a pork fuck faggot like fuck to me. Eat shit, yo, I'm fucking freestyling, bitch. You can do this half the shit. You probably make your way through before you give up. Eat my shit, man, I just busted a nut. It's evident that I could be the motherfucking goddamn president. I'm gonna take a sip of my donkeys now. Yo, I'm coming for you, Loogie. You fucking retard reacting bitch. Hey, dank ox, you suck cocks. I bet you bang the 2K boss. At 2K or Playdate, I'm out, man, thinks I'm straight. CM Pulse is really lame. 4 fuck should be ashamed. Talk shit behind backs, that's a fact. JD spilled the beans, so whack. How you gonna do me like that? Plus I hear your fucking ass hates blacks. Heard about people wanna beat you up for that. What the fuck's up with that? It's just a rumor. Whispering in JD's ear. JD's inside Love Bar's rear. One big circle jerk of queers for years, but not me, I'm real as fuck. I gobble all you fake fucktards up. Stupid marks, you suck. I've been doing this longer than you, so what? I'm the wolf, and you're the mutts. I'm made of gold, you're made of fluff. Bruce Blitz, Bruce bitch. He ran away a long time with his same stupid song. All he ever did was hate on John. He could never be wrong. Stay in your lane, Bruce. I got more fans than you. Now that your whole show is through, my words pierce right into. Shields down, you're in the ground. Website not found. Pasty bitch, Bruce drowned. Always with that frown. I took away your crown. Being laughed at all over the town. Bull's hat turning brown. Stays frowned. Put you down, but it's got to be said. Bitch, your show is dead. You copied my head. It's true, we look alike. I stole your bike. So Bruce, just say goodnight. You quit, never put up a fight. Just turn out the light. Famous fuck, no, not quite. Yo, swipe the light. Swipe the light. I swiped your mic. I called your mom a dumb dead dyke. Loogie, what do you really do? This is not a review. Your reactions forced, tits hanging out your whore. Reactions a bore, boys jerking off to you for sure. Open your mouth with the stupid pour. Period, blood hits the floor. This diss track made you cry for sure. Your nose is cringe galore. You stupid whore. What? Before being a whore, we all know you're probably poor. Hit the bottle from the liquor store. Got plowed, got 8 out. Abortions, check the score. Only 4. Might be some more, but I can't be for sure. Every man on the block at the cock. Stop, slop, drop, and roll. And loogie, stanky, crusty, ugly ass motherfucking pussy hole. I roll. Grimm's toy show. Married to a hoe. His heel wife. Suck my dick all night. I'm your kid's dad. Do you know about that? Generation fat. Curb stomp like you like splat. You silly GTS. Your wife's crusty ass on my fat. Your wife's released my stress. White stuff on a chest, butthole that I caress. Now there's nothing left. You got smelly breath. Your house smells like bunghole sweat. That's what's up. You know what you do, you fat fuck. You bought a ring. You bought a ring. You play with toys. We all know you play with boys. Yeah, behind the scenes it's nuts. And you grab their butts. You silly fat fuck. Invite me down there again like yuck. I saw what went on there. I saw your underwear. I saw what went on. You showed them your schlong. You pedo motherfucker, what the fuck has gone wrong in your life to do that shit? Y'all motherfucker, you better quit before I call 911. I didn't mean to expose you, but fuck it, I did. It was all a joke. Yo, Grim's not really a pedo. I'm fucking up, I'm joking around, I'm kidding. Grim, I'm sorry, Grim. I'm joking. I'm joking, man. But Grim did, I'm not joking about this, he did fuck me. Going in raw, mother coming out gay, coming out the closet any day. They will say it was all just a phase. Try to say the marriage is so the wives don't pot waves. Wives taking the kids away. Steven Larson free to fuck for days. F-A-G, Larson and Steve. F-A-G, Larson and Steve. F-A-G-S, Larson Steve. F-A-G-S, Larson and Steve. There's nothing wrong with wanting to suck another guy's schlong. But hey man, you guys got it all wrong. Come out, admit that you both suck each other's dicks. It's all good. Yo, everybody understands this. Going in raw. Going in raw. Should rename it to going inside each other. Ugh. Ugh.
Good night, everybody. Hope you guys become patrons.
All the motherfuckers out there try to diss me. Bullets must be made but make believe because they miss me. All I ever hear is how you talking behind my back. Better be careful, I will drown you in a bath tub. Tug, blood spilled on a rub. Yo, rubber dub dub, this will go and need a scrub. Looking for a hug cause I fill you up with drugs. Drag you to the porch then throw you over easy. You're no longer breathing, murder in the season. I do it for a goddamn good reason. Yo, put on some dungarees and... Are you gonna try to talk tough when you're 5'3"? Go get a lawyer, yo, cease and desist me. I cut out your kidneys and sell them on Wall Street like your Larry Funk, except your liver is okay. Yo, just fucking go gay, get over with. I always like gotta hear about your fucking ass each day. I told everyone about a pedo named Stacy. Everyone said I was the bad guy being mean. How you feel now that he fucks with boys 15? DJ forever play, DJ forever pray. Only kid's innocence, I bet he claims innocence. You know he smells underage scents. Need a couple bullets in his hippocampus. You fucking gross bitch. Raw sucks dick. That's why I wrote this rap. That's why I wrote this rhyme. Yo, I can take 5 pussies at a fucking time. Fuck you DJ forever gay. Stacy and fuck everyone who ever fucking talk bad about me. They'll fucking hate every day. But y'all motherfuckers going Lesnar gone gay. I'm straight up inside your mom's puss. I'm busting nuts. Everybody here can shut the motherfuck up. Joe Cronin is ready. I bought a bunch of guns. And if you wanna step to me, I'll kill every fucking one of ya. Yo, I'll kill nuns. And you will kill none. Take your best shot, you bunch of motherfuckers. It's time for the Raw review. Cause this show is poo. Fuck you gonna do? You bunch of fucking lying motherfuckers. One of you motherfuckers needs a knife in your back. Pull out your spleen.